And toy daddies, TPC and toy daddies.
Welcome to the Toy Pick Community Top 10, brought to you by the Toy Daddies. Happy New Year, Toy Pick Community! Your Toy Daddies are back. Well, not that we ever go anywhere. We're here every Wednesday. It's Wednesday, so smiles are here. Hi, gentlemen, my fellow Toy Daddies. We're all fired up tonight to celebrate the top 10 from the Instagram Toy Pick Community. I don't know, voting from, you guys know. What am I doing here? So here we go. Real quick, we know him and love him. It's the father of Laserman himself. It is Toy Father. Hello. And
What's
soon
up?
to be a father of Hot Toys Groot, Mr. No Showing.
I was like, I'm not having any more kids. Back off, man.
I know. I was about to say, really? Wow.
You shut your mouth.
Congratulations. And tonight we have a very, very special guest. He's from Toy Migos. His name is Dario, otherwise known as 80's Baybe. Here he is. We like to bring our guests right on immediately.
Yeah. There's no. Yeah. We don't mess around here.
I'm not shocked at all. Like, oh man, caught me off guard.
What's going on, man?
What's going on, guys? Thank you for having me on.
Dude, how was your New Year's Eve? What'd you do? What was your evening like?
Let's see. I went to my in-laws' house, which is a block away, and we stayed there till probably almost like 1 o'clock. Came right home, and I said way past my bedtime.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So,
No doubt.
and that was it, baby.
Oh man, I
Happy New Year, by the way.
Yeah,
forgot
Happy New
about
Year.
That just
Happy
happened,
New Year.
right?
yeah.
That was this week. Jeez.
I ended up waking up my wife, holding up my iPhone world clock, watching the 10 and did the 10 seconds. We gave it a little smooch and we both fell asleep.
I thought you were gonna say
But
like
if-
you're holding up your phone and then you accidentally dropped it on her face. You're like,
No,
Happy New
no,
Year.
no. That's
It's happened to me.
That
But
was
it
your
was-
version of the ball drop.
I missed the ball.
Phone dropping right.
By
in
the
your face.
way, how funny is this? So this is my random or maybe I don't know, but I saw TikToks today. Apparently, the ball in New York exploded. Was there something about that? Did you guys hear this, or am I just spreading TikTok conspiracies?
I didn't know it exploded. I think
Or it got hit with a firework?
hit it.
Yeah,
Oh wow.
I
and
mean,
then
yeah.
I don't know. Whatever.
Cool.
Happy
So-
New Year.
So I was at my my friend's house. Me and my family and a bunch of our friends get together there earlier in the day, and then we came home and the kids napped in the car, and then we woke them up when we got home, and then we watched some coverage, some specials, blah blah. And I gotta say, we were watching Australia in Sydney, we were watching London, and then we switched over to New York. There's something seriously lacking about our celebration of New Year's compared to other cities.
Did you guys feel like not only just New Year's, but maybe Christmas in general? Just I guess the vibe wasn't there this year, in a way.
Really?
I
at least
know, Dario, I know what you're talking about. What were you gonna say, Chris? Because I know that general feel. I don't know.
Go
did you
ahead.
get that sense at all?
Elaborate.
No, well, I was gonna say, I on the whole, it was, yeah. I mean, I enjoyed it because my kids are 4.5, so it's peak
Yeah.
Christmas, it's peak Santa magic, so that was wonderful to see. But yeah, I just like you said, the vibe is off, and if we're all connected, I'd like to view us as all connected through energy, spirits, all of that type of stuff. We're all connected, and there's a lot of pain out there right now, so maybe that's what it is. I don't know. I know what you're saying, Dario.
For me, the holidays, we had 30 people over for Christmas. We
Oh, wow.
hosted. It was busy. It was a
Mm.
lot of fun. So we felt the energy. So it was great
Mm.
for at least the holidays. For New Year's, we started a tradition of getting a hotel room in Boston. And it's super cheap, surprisingly. And we get a harborside view. So we go to sleep at 8, then wake up at 12, and we can see the fireworks on the fire
Nice.
on the harbor from our hotel room. It's perfect.
Oh, that's awesome.
But I will tell you that New Year's felt weird. there was not many people out. I totally agree with you. No chewing. Like there was, I don't know what there was to do for like, everyone talks about first night, all of the activities you can do. And I didn't know what to do. We just walked around for 3 hours and my kids complained. That's about it.
I will say, because I see my buddy, Captain 1134, my neighbor Dan.
We're talking about him today.
We're going to talk about it. I'm so excited. Like we did have like our little neighborhood crew hang out and have a pizza night. So like, but again, everybody's like around 4 years old. So it was a very early night.
I want to be part of these pizza nights that you
dude,
keep
it's so much
about.
fun.
So you guys order pizza or make the pizza?
We order it. There's a really good Anthony Franco's pizza place that we get delivered. It's yummy.
Yeah, Yimbo, you know your pizza. You at Legion's Con, you brought us to a really great pizza place, and I was like, "This is fantastic."
Yeah. Well, Dario can point you to a bunch of good places too. That's the thing. When you order food, we know our good food.
Food is. Well, I was gonna say, Dario, thanks for coming on. And before we started this, the first time I met you was at Legion's Con in behind two between two Sentinels Legion's Con like kickoff podcast / stream. And I felt your energy. I thought you were really funny. But not only that, you were like one super just personable, nice dude. Like there was a point, I think it was Saturday, we were all just in the lounge painting laser men together, hanging out. And it was like we were just all hanging out. I saw you from across the room and you came over and were like, "Hey," and I hadn't really talked to you since the night before. You're like, "I'm just saying bye, take it easy, man." And I really appreciated that. I thought that was such a really nice thing because you could have easily just pieced out and been like, "Oh, toy father, sorry." But
instead you had a cute situation where your eyes locked from across a lobby.
Yeah, and I looked down. I did.
It's like, oh man, this is getting awkward now. I gotta go say bye.
Yeah. It didn't help that I kept staring at you until you came over. So
I felt it like sixpence.
Yeah, I just felt the eyes just burning. I'm like, ah. Nah. I'm trying to get better with that. Like, usually no one would know I'm there, or no one would even know that I left. I do that all the time all my life, and
wow.
But I know that that's kind of rude, so I try to,
it's just called the
goodbye.
Irish goodbye. Yeah, that's my wife's go-to. I'm the big Italian goodbye. I have to say goodbye to everybody probably 4 times before I leave.
It does take a while to leave. When Jim was around,
even when someone's yelling at him to be like, "I'm hungry, I will bite you."
But I had to say bye to you guys because you guys were cool, man. Like you said, we were at the podcast together, and then we didn't hang out that much, but like I did want to say goodbye because I knew you guys came from like a long ways and everything like that. So
yeah, well, I appreciate that. And so we're like, we got to have Dario on and hang out. Well, there was one piece like, Dario, what do you like to collect? Like, tell us about your story, your journey, about toy photography, everything like that.
All right. So my collecting started maybe around 2014, 15, and it started with Funko Pops. And I have like an addictive, I guess, I don't know what you would call it. Persona or something. Yeah. So same. It's like, I'm hitting up Hot Topics 2 for buy 2, get the other third off or whatever. Buy 3, get 1 free. Or what's the other one? Not Hot Topic. FYE. I'm hitting FYE. Yeah. Toys R Us, Walgreens.
You have a problem when you're hitting up FYE for toys.
What was your favorite? Yeah. What was your favorite? What was your first Funko Pop that like started you in there?
Honestly, my man, I don't even remember.
Got it.
I don't even remember. All I know is it quickly became like, oh, I like this one. Now I got to finish that whole set in the back, like all the other ones. And next thing you know, 700 deep.
Wait, for real 700?
Yeah.
Well, guys,
Um,
I see. This is something that my fellow toy daddies don't realize because, like, sorry, like we get to be in a group chat together. Like we've been, talking in this chat for forever. So, like, yeah, man, you got an impressive collection, toy store esque, like right, like got a little toy store, your own little one. Like I
yeah,
guess we all do, but
it got out of hand when I finally realized it. It was like 500-600 deep, and I was like, "What am I doing?" But then I ended up finding the Toy Migos podcast through another podcast, and I'm like, "Oh, let me give these guys a listen." And I started getting into figures, And so then when I was going pop hunting, I would see these figures. I would see Marvel Legends at Toys R Us and thing, and be like, "Oh, those are cool," but that's not for me. It's toys. And I don't remember what was my first wave was the Hulkbuster, wave.
Oh, that's a good wave. Big wave.
And that was my first set of figures back, like as an adult, I guess, adult child.
Sure. Yeah.
And I gotta tell you, man, that Hulkbuster had me hooked. Like, I was like, "Ooh, I want more." And it was like, yeah, forget pops, no more pops, and it's just figs, and it just went from there. And like Jimbo said, I was doing a little bit of everything. Like, I like this, I'm buying it. Now I need everything else because I was like, I need the bath, so I got to buy all the figures. Oh, what's this? NECA? Oh, that's awesome. Let me get this. Okay, let me get that. And then next thing you know, it's like every 2 days, I was buying something like 5 figs or something like that.
You're like, yeah, that's like such a familiar song right there.
Such a familiar song. Like even the Funko thing is like as an entry gateway into toys. Like
that's how you started, Chewy, right?
Yeah, I think
Kind
so.
of.
I had just gotten back from, it was my first job after I got my MBA, and I was in Boston. And I went to a Newberry Comics, and one of the first things I bought to like decorate the desk was my first Funko, which was Nightwing, and that led me back into collecting and spend too much time in Newberry Comics.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Daria, like I mean, like I've my stories out there too. So I'll just get mine was collectible, adult collectibles, like getting the Infinity Gauntlet, the Marty McFly. Mattel came out with like the Back to the Future hoverboard. Like that was like, all right, they're not toys, they're collectibles, and then like obviously when all
the
of this
box
exploded,
says not a toy, so it's not a toy.
Yeah, I'm like no, but it was just masking the fact that I always wanted these.
Yeah, man, it's like, dude, like. When I opened up like that first set of figs and I messed with that Iron Man, like that all black and gold Iron Man, I was like, man, this looks so nice. Like, I mean, when I was younger, like I had toys, don't get me wrong, but it was nothing like how some of the guys that like in the community, they're like, we used to collect Joes and Turtles and this. Like I had like a few scatters here and there, and made do with what I had, So like now it's like I have adult money.
Yeah.
I can be a kid.
Oh, this is Daria, dude. How much of your collecting do you think is because I know I was very similar too. Like I had birthdays and Christmas. Those are my toy days.
All of it.
Yeah, like that. And I had my mom held on to some stuff, but it wasn't like an explosion. I had like the 4 turtles, no bad guys, no party whack. Like they got me essentials and that was it. Everything was small. How much of your collecting do you think is feeding little Daria? Because I know a lot it feeds little Yimbo.
Oh yeah.
At this point, it's I'm spoiled as a child. I'm spoiled. Like I said, it would trickle here and there. You're talking about you had the 4 brothers. I had maybe 1 or 2. And then like, you're adopted. I can't get all 4 of y'all. But it's a problem, but it's like I'm super spoiling myself as a child, which I don't mind. It's just it got to the what it is. I get bored of stuff real quick, right? So the pops, I got bored, and then it moved into figures. And if because of COVID, and I wasn't able to go out like I used to, because I was able to go out all the time because of my job. I was on the road, I was driving, so it would be so easy to be like, any of you guys call me up and say, hey, I'm looking for this at a Target. Psh, I got you. I'm about to stop by 5 of them and just go out and, do that.
Yeah.
And so I would not only would get stuff for me, but I used to get stuff for the Migos, like Ernie and Cheney, the only two at the time, and then like a couple of other people that I started meeting like that. So I would not only hunt for myself, but for others. And that's when I started learning more and more and more, and just buying more and more and more. I literally collect Star Wars Black Series because I was buying it for others, and then they would tell me, "Oh no, I already got it." I'm like, "All right, cool," and just throw it in a pile. And mostly most of my collection is exactly that. Is I just buy it because I bought it just in case someone might want it. So it's just there. But
I definitely know that feeling. Like you see when you're in Target and you see like a figure, like a Marvel Legends, you're like, Marvel Legends are here? I gotta pick these up. I don't want them, but I gotta pick these up because they're usually not here. Or like there's a Black Series, or like even like an Ultimate Edition like WWE like Mattel figure, which I hardly really collect them, but when I see them, I'm like, oh man, is that a Bret Hart? I gotta pick up these. Like people might need them, right?
It's because it's like at first you don't really know what's in and what's out. Oh, look at that.
Yeah,
but it's like, but then you start recognizing what's in and like, oh, this might move. So it's like, even if you don't get it, right? It was like, yo, I should get it before it's never here again next week or 2 days later. And even if I don't like it, I can either flip it later or someone that I know might need it, and I got you. So it's like, that's why you get stuff, and then eventually you might start liking it, and then that's when you get it hooked on it, and then that's another that thing added to the list of what am I collecting.
But that's the thing, like like, well, I know in 2 days this thing's gonna be out of here. Like, do I pick this up before the next Yimbo gets it?
The next Yimbo.
It's true.
There will be no next Yimbo. I agree.
That's true. There's only one Yimbo.
There's only one. The world only needs one Yimbo. Really?
No. We need more Yimbos out there. We need more Yimbos out there.
I wanted the NECA turtles I have. That's the exact mentality. It's like, oh, it's here today. It might be gone like 5 minutes from now. I better just throw in the cart.
Yeah.
Look at that, Yimbo. Is that what you're thinking?
Yes, because I wanted to highlight first a Wade Create comment just about this, and then maybe we could say hi to all our friends and get involved. But Wade Create said, "Fortunately, there is no AA for us, just enablers."
Oh, it's so true.
But again, we're like you said, it's a need to fill our childhood toy boxes, and it's true. And it's like, as long as we're like, this stuff brings us joy, and like I said, the only we just got to be responsible for yourself, whatever that situation is, and then just have fun with it, man. But it's tough because again, space becomes an issue.
I mean, I'm in my basement, right? And this at one point when we were doing the daily live streams, what ended up turning out to be Chat Migos as you know it now. When COVID hit, we were doing a show every day around 5 o'clock, Eastern time, I think it was something like that. I don't remember. It was in the afternoon. We were literally doing it every day. We would do it, and then the whole running gag was I live in a warehouse, because all you saw at the time was cardboard boxes where, like I said, all my pops were, and that's where I was keeping all the figures because I wasn't really opening anything. It was like, oh, what's this? Oh, I look at it, and it goes in a box and store it, right? And all I had was like literally aisles of boxes. So everybody was like, that's the warehouse that I live in, a Target back room or something. And then when people actually started coming over and seeing it for real, and picking stuff out, like, hey, can I have this? I'm like, yeah, go ahead. Like, it was just the running gag.
So two things. Like, yes, you're in a warehouse. You're also reminiscent of the basement in Silence of the Lambs, Buffalo Bill. That's that's the vibe I get. So put the lotion in the basket. I honestly similar. Dario, I collected for about 20 years, like during college up until now, and I was always an inbox collector. So my basement is full of just totes of just unopened toys that I've never opened. Last year I did a big purge of just like kind of selling a lot of things. But Yimbo, just getting back to what you were saying, like space is such a commodity. Yeah. And Chewy, I've told you this so many times. I get so many orders, I have to whisper this.
Get close to the mic.
I gotta get close to the mic. So I get so many orders, and then I'm surrounded with all these toys. I feel disgusted. Like sometimes I'm like, I haven't even opened these yet. Like, how am I? Okay, well, fair point. Yeah.
But then we
Yeah.
have streams where we unbox a bunch, and it's so much fun, and we have
It's a lot of
blast.
fun. Yeah,
We
it's a
shrink
lot
the pile. We shrink the pile.
If we have
There's
ever
no
have
shrinking.
another lockdown, Dara's gonna have a friggin' joyful, few
Yeah.
months of just unboxing things.
Boxing are selling at like a high rate because everyone wants them.
Ooh, that's
Don't
true.
forget, Dar. I'm still looking for that Mayflex Gambit. If you find one,
Yeah,
you have that?
Me too.
I gotta check. I don't think I have them though. I think
No.
the last one I got the Wolverine. I got a few Spideys. I got Cyclops. I'm not sure I got Gambit. I'll check.
it's Dar. If you happen to
God
stumble
damn.
across it, let one of us know. Wait.
Joking, because none of us need more toys, but it'd be nice.
One time
the
I was
the Gambit Mayflex, you guys.
I know.
One time I was looking for a figure for someone that asked me, and I was like, "Yeah, I think I have it." And I'm like, I'm on FaceTime with them, and I'm looking around, and they're like, "Dude, what's that box?" I'm like, "I don't know. What is that box?" And it was a Target box, still sealed. Didn't even know I had it. Ended up being the Batman, like that skull bat motorcycle.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
It was like about 4 months after I got it in the mail that I opened it up. I was like, "What the hell is this?"
Oh my God.
Every
God,
day's
what
Christmas.
The words that are coming out of your mouth, I relate. Like they're
Yep.
just unopened Target boxes. They're like, what is in this thing? Did I just order this?
There's a duality there. It's like, yes, that's a problem, but that's also glorious as well.
Yeah.
Yes,
You
that
just
is a
found-
problem.
You just found a mystery box in your home.
That's like on a monthly basis. I'm like, "What is this?"
Oh my God, crap! I ordered
Again,
this.
everything in life is just a fine line, right? How you look, it's all perception.
Yeah, but let's go back to the chat because
Yes,
you know
we're gonna
what?
start with Josh Brown in the house.
The chat is what makes this stream the best because we have the best people that come in, the best people that crack jokes, and they really keep us going. So, starting off with Josh Brown, how you doing, buddy? Wade Crate, what's up, fellas? Oh, and everyone's favorite copter, Thanos copter. We got Cal the Collector. How's it going? Happy New Year's to you, buddy. Samurai Chris, what's up?
what's
How you
going on?
doing? Messy
There we
Photography,
go.
what's
Look
up?
at
How you
Ed
doing?
McKinney going. That's good. That's good synergy now. Messy Photography over. Yeah, I like it. I
That's
like
a
it.
good. That's a good call, and we're ready for those questions, man.
Yeah, man.
And we're ready for Yumbo.
Jukebox Hero.
Nice, love it. You're a little off key, but that's okay.
That's
I
know.
Little pitchy today, I guess.
A little pitchy. Great Mewtwo, how you doing? Thanks. Matumaro, how you doing?
Hey.
The
Oh wait,
captain.
great Mewtwo. Strawberry Shortcake figures. That's the boss, right? Boss Fight Studio.
Boss Fight Studios. Yeah.
Oh,
nice.
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 I still haven't shot mine. Granted, it's not in my office anymore. It's in my daughter's room, so
Yeah.
I'll never see it again.
Yeah, my daughter loved them. And then she shot photos. Captain, how's it going? Can't wait for the next pizza night.
Oh my God, Wade did the end game midnight
Yeah.
camp. That's amazing.
So this is a thing,
dude.
right?
Yeah. If
Yeah.
you time it, like it's out there. Whatever time to start the movie exactly. That's so cool.
We need to do a viewing of this, by the way. Like how you do like the WWE stuff. Like we should do this for.
Oh, you want to do like a
movies.
rewatch, watch along type?
Mm-hmm.
I'm down. That'd be
Relive the
fun.
glory days of the MCU.
Yeah, the glory days, exactly.
Sure,
That's
guys. Why not do a rewatch of a 3-hour long movie? Sure, let's do it.
I mean, it's the same thing as 3-hour long stream that we do here. We just have something
true.
that we're watching. Collector 425, how you doing, buddy?
what's up,
Happy
man?
New Year. Sir Trevor, how you doing, buddy?
Sir Trevor.
My man.
Tu madre es tan gorda.
Exactly.
That's
See,
what I tell my wife.
It's Lisa's not crack. So true. I mean, fair point. Fair point.
I mean, who hasn't had that argument or that that stance? Like, oh, I could be in the bar rocking up.
There could be
the
so many
same
other
bill.
ways we could be negatively spending our money. Like this is like the least of, just it's just
It's
oh,
not
it's the
crack.
best.
My wife stopped telling me that. She's like, "Oh, you're so addicted to this," and I'm like, "Would you want it to be something else?" I'm like, 'cause that could happen so easily right now. Just let me know. Let me
Next time, just say this.
Yeah. No, I've said it all the time.
What's up, Unworthy?
Unworthy Collector, how you doing, buddy? Chain Brothers, how you doing? You're never late. Shroomy.
What's up, Shroomy?
Could have been that.
Oh, finding the stashes. I've looked under a few
found
shelves.
one.
I haven't gone super crazy. I've never had any luck finding anything cool.
I
Where
found
did you
one,
see
and
that?
it's just so ridiculous what they were stashing away. It was just all Transformers.
In
Like,
where? In what? In what
oh,
was
it's
it?
the bottom shelf of Targets. They
Okay.
can lift up, and then people honeypot
Yeah.
it. And then-
Rocco the Great. His YouTube has a ton of just literally videos of him lifting up Target shelves.
Yep. Like trash barrels. Yep.
Yeah.
I've seen that.
Ooh,
Frank,
well,
Realm
what's
of
up, Frankie?
Toys. How you doing, buddy? There you go, Dario. Put the figure in the basket.
That's good.
Go figure, go. What's up, buddy?
Oh, what's up, man?
Hey, what's up?
Like that.
Ravat. We're gonna say something, Dario?
I was gonna say, you were just supposed to let him pile up, and dude, at one point, my pilot loot and on Big Bad was so crazy, and I was like, wait, I gotta chill out. Let me go check my pre-order list, and there was like 7-8 pages.
Oh,
Yeah.
Pre-orders.
God.
I was like, what? It got to a point where I just kept telling my wife, "Oh, babe, it's okay. I pre-ordered this a long time ago.
Yeah,
over
they're
a year
pre-orders.
ago."
Pre-orders.
And when COVID hit, I just got caught up in the lie, and I was like, I just have a problem.
It all shows up. You're like, how big of big bad boxes do they have?
I definitely hit a point with my wife at this is now
the
so long
guess.
ago.
Here's the line.
But,
Here's
she's
the
just
line.
Go back. Did you start?
did you guys ever get from your wife like, if I hear the word pre-order again, I'm gonna lose my mind?
Oh, did you?
This is a while ago, but that was it was another pre-order. They're all showing up. It's not just me. It's everywhere.
There
I
are
think she gave
times.
up. She gave up when she gave up, when she kept complaining about all the boxes coming in, and then I would get perfect example is I would get boxes like this, like the Thunder
Ooh.
Tank box,
Oh my god!
Oh
Yeah.
my god!
and it's a problem when you get 5 of those in one day.
You had 5 Thunder Tanks?
No. It was just piles of loot and just other
got it.
pre-orders and people sending me stuff
Yeah.
that I would tell like, "Hey, can you get me this?" And then
Yeah,
and I was like, "Wow, what a way to show up all in one day." And
it's the worst.
you just put your head down in shame and go to your room and then be happy all over again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a fun story that Chris and I both share. It was after we met and went to ToyCon the first time, and so Chris picked me up, did all the driving. It was awesome. He drops me off.
Wait,
I'm
hold on.
alone.
Let me tell from my
Go on, do
perspective.
it.
From my perspective, we take a 6-hour car. It was like 5-hour car ride. I drop him off, and this was our very first ToyCon. We kind of went nuts. We bought like a moose, bought like a lot of different mythics. When on the way there, we're like, we're not gonna buy mythic. I don't know. And then we bought like 10 of them. And like a bunch of dios from Lone Wolf. And so we're unloading in his driveway, and I shut the door, and then all of a sudden I see the garage door open like this, and I see his 2 kids, his wife, and then I see his wife look down at the pile
It was like a trunk
of
stuff.
toys and like whatever. She goes, and and she's just shaking her head, and I see Chewy just be like, and then I'm like, bye. See you
Slowly
later.
driving away. I'm like, all right.
The whole time I had like 40 minutes left of my ride. I'm like, okay, what am I gonna do so I don't get that reaction?
Leave it all in the car for like a year. That's the trick.
I didn't buy anything.
Relmatoy says my wife got Ring cameras to catch my packages because I would.
Oh my god, it's so true though. But no, it's so true. Like when you get the notices on like your text, or whatever. Like you got a package, You're like, I have 5 packages waiting for me home. I gotta go. Sorry, can I leave early? I gotta go.
That's what I would call my daughter. Like, hey,
Emergency.
I'll be like, hey, I got some packages. Can you put them in the basement?
Yeah,
With the rest of them. That
Yeah.
my oldest, before she moved out, she already knew where to go, and she would just laugh, "LOL, okay, Dad." And I'm like, "Okay, thanks." And I would come and I'll be like running home to the basement. My wife said, "Where you going?" I'm like, "Oh, I got to do a podcast," and I'll just be there like opening stuff.
Like, thanks, finger hearts.
Yeah.
Unworthy loves you, wants you on his show. He's a great show. So
Yeah, we're the addiction with Toy Addict 17. I miss Danny. I said this on Instagram Live before we started, but Danny called me tonight, and it was during my kids' bedtime, and they've been pushing. Like they come in 5 different times now from the room. Like, so I have to call Danny. But yeah, Dario, you
Danny's
should
the
definitely
best. Yeah,
hop on
check
their
him
show
out.
too. 'Cause it's so good.
Honestly, you'll have a lot of fun with them.
Yeah.
New York Rebel, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, what's going on, buddy?
Hey, what's up?
What's going on, man?
That's pretty much it from the.
Well, did you see Shroomy? My lie is no. I'm selling this, but I never did.
Yeah, I know, right? There are times where I divert FedEx to Walgreens, and then I do that same thing, especially if it's a Mezco. Like,
Yeah.
Oh,
Or a Histech when you miss it. You see the
that was
guy
too
walk away.
stressful, though. That was
It
too
was so
stressful.
stressful.
I'm so concerned for you for when the cat lair shows up at your door, and it's the size of your door.
who got that?
I did.
Oh, wow.
Did you get the cat lair?
No, I'm trying to get rid of my Thunder Tank. Actually,
Ooh.
I've been saying I want to sell it for the past. I've been saying that I want to sell it for the past since Legion's Con before that, and I'm just like, yeah, I'll do it. But I honestly want to get rid of it. I do want to get rid of it.
I mean, what's crazy?
Chris has to get this, by the way.
Like
He
that
came to
Thunder
the sense
Tank.
out.
That Thunder Tank fits in the claw of the
Yeah.
cat lair.
Which is why you should get
Which,
it.
like, and I
Right
just
to
saw
it.
how big that box was. I'm like, oh my god, this thing is gonna be way too
Was
big.
the Thunder? Was that at New York Comic Con?
No,
wasn't
New
there.
York Comic Con had the
it had the
G.I.
G.I.
Joe,
thing.
the big G.I. Joe
The-
setup,
yeah,
that
yeah.
last Kickstarter.
Dude,
Okay.
that oh man, what was it called? I just went blank.
Cat lair.
Castle. What's it called? Oh
Cat
man,
lair.
the Cat's Lair. There you go. It was at San Diego, right? And I was just like, wow.
Is it
And
big?
it was huge. And I said,
God.
my first question was, does the Thunder Tank fit in this? The guy laughs and goes, nah. And I was like, thank you. You just made me not buy this.
Oh, I thought it did. I thought it fits in the claw.
I think it rests.
There's
Like,
some,
snugs in.
yeah, there's an aspect to it.
It can't
I-
possibly fit.
I forgot who it was, but they were like, nah. And I was like, okay, thanks. I mean, like, look, honestly, the Thunder Tank to me is awesome. It looks cool. It's just what I paid for it. I don't believe like it was worth it for me.
Yeah, no, I agree. I that's something I probably will not get. But the cat lair is always something I think I've may have said it like before my first year into toy photography. I'm like, I would love a great cat lair.
That thing is huge, my man, huge. And like they had all the figures set up like all around, and it just looks so awesome. I literally spent like 15 minutes at the Super 7 booth and just looking at it like all over. I think it comes with a Lionel, right? Like a special Lionel or something.
It didn't get to that.
Oh, it didn't?
Oh, it
Those
didn't.
numbers, no.
Okay.
But
got
that
a
it looked great, and I was just like, oh man, like I don't even do Thundercat Super 7, but when they announced the Thunder Tank, I hit that pre-order, like to back it, and I went and I ordered a Panthro and a Lionel because I said someone needs to drive. So next thing you know, I don't know when I got it in, I said, oh, let's put these guys in, and I found I had doubles of both Lionel and Panther, and I said, when did this happen? And I was like, whatever.
I mean, honestly, that sounds exactly what happened to me when I hit that buy on the cat lair. I'm like, well, I had a Lino, I had a Mumra. I'm like, well, I need a Panther, I need a Cheetor, I need a Tigra. So I got all the, my main team, and then I see Snarf is coming out, so I'm like, I had to pre-order Snarf.
And Wily Kit and Wily Cat, are they out now? They've been out.
I'm okay without them. I'm okay.
Okay,
without
fair.
If you have the Cat's Lair, you're kind of pot committed. You should just keep getting all of them.
You should get the twins.
I got Bengali.
As a twin
Bengali
dad, you should get the twins.
And we're talking about enabling, Dario. Like Chewy is the biggest enabler.
I can go either way. I could tell you to buy something, you'll buy. I could tell you not to buy something, you'll still freaking buy it.
It's so true because it's such a mind F. Like seriously,
that's me. That's me.
But I'm definitely gonna try to get rid of it this year. I'm definitely gonna try. I want to do sell it though, and I'm gonna give it away. I'm gonna sell it with the Lionel and the Panthro to go with it for anybody. But I just
someone's gonna drive.
You know what you should do, Dario? I mean, like you should just bring one of the next Wayne shows or something. Just have it in the car. Weser Walker, mention it to people. You know what I mean? Like
I've been thinking about it for maybe like February, March, maybe getting a table or something and just bringing a bunch of stuff. Like I did one show once, and like it was cool. I thought it was fun, but like people were like, don't get discouraged. This was a bad show and this and that. And I was like, no, it's cool, man. I made the money back that I spent for the table, which was like $55, and then made like probably another $200 that I wasted buying figures at the show. Right. So.
The couple times I've worked on the other side of the table, any money just went immediately for more figures or tires.
I left the show and went straight to Zaps, and they said, "Here's the money that I owe you."
Yeah.
Well, we do have a question.
Yeah.
Messy Photography came McKinney. What's the first question? What's the Revlatech figure or figures you want to see next? In my opinion, should be Shazam and Black Adam. Oh, interesting.
Those are really good picks. Good. Yeah. Well, considering with Flash and Reverse, Flash and Reverse Flash being as cool as they are, and really I've been tempted now to pick them up on Big Bed. That would be another cool dichotomy. You can kind of even make them similar bucks. You know what I mean? Like it could just be different, cape on one and then a different face. I mean, that would be pretty neat.
Chewy, Dario.
I mean, sure. You're more of the Revel guy.
Even though that I imagine that they'll do this year, just because it's a movie year, is an updated Wolverine, and I would love that.
Oh, that'd be
and you know what? As a matter of fact, I would like them to redo the Venom.
Yeah.
I got the Venom. I bought them
too top heavy.
Yes, and it's like the way they've been doing lately. Like they've been getting way better than when Spider-Man and that came out. But like I would a read issue or a new version of 2.0 or whatever of a Venom would be awesome.
Well, they're doing Agent Venom,
Carnage, and Spidey, and out of all of them, the Venom I like the least.
Yeah, I agree with you. The Carnage is one of the best Carnages out there. I think he's my favorite Carnage figure. I would say, I don't know. They've done so many Spider-Men. I want to do a Scarlet Spider. I want to see a Scarlet Spider. That would be cool.
Yeah, I don't see why they don't do a Spidey. No, I mean they are doing a Spidey every year. That's an easy one to do.
Yeah, do a Scarlet. That 2.0 Brand New Day was just great.
I'd also want because they're doing female figures now. I'd love to see.
There it is.
Widow.
I'm giving these away later tonight, maybe.
Wow. We all got the 2.0 the second release of that cap, and I have that War Machine. I think he's a great War Machine. But that cap, the second release, has been awesome.
This is the first, and I just took the bubble wrap off it so I can take a picture of like what the prize was that we're doing for the contest Migos thing. And I've had this for the longest. Never opened it. Nothing. It looks great, but I had another one, but I don't. Like I said, I don't really open all of my stuff, and when I do, I'm not a great poser, and so it's going to waste.
That's a great giveaway. Was that for the holiday?
Yes.
Migos? Nice.
Yeah, this is my prize pack, which was those two, some GI Joe, and like this bootleg Nintendo mini Nintendo that has like 200 games put in it.
Nice.
Oh, nice. That you hook up to your TV?
Yeah.
Cool.
And that's a contest that's closed, right, for the people?
Yeah, it was over on the 31st.
Oh, I remember that thing.
This is a bootleg version. I bought it off of Walmart thinking it was the real one.
Oh, it's
And then I got the real one at Toys R Us. The mini one.
like Dario, the way you buy speaks to me. It really does.
Name something. I might just be able to pop it out somewhere.
Well, we did do Mayfex Gambit. You failed there, so.
Oh, I just gotta look for it. I'm looking right now. I'm looking at the Mayfex, the Hush, the Nightwing, which I was like, oh man, I saw everyone have it, so I was like, I need this. It looks so good. Once I got it, it's just been sitting right there and like underneath my Batman. Did you get Poison Ivy? No. I got from the Hush stuff. I got Hush. I got the Batman. I got Nightwing. I got a few, but not all of them. Like I don't think I got the Joker because I didn't like the way he looked. And
yeah, I agree.
I don't think I got Poison Ivy. I might have. I don't think I got Catwoman either. I'm not sure.
Not to derail it, but did you see the Joker that was revealed today? The Cesar Romero.
Yeah. So they had the 1/6 scale for it last year. They announced it in the beginning of the year. So when I saw it this morning, I was like, wasn't this out? But then I saw that it was 112, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm getting that.
Yeah, dude, hit the mustache, the paint over the mustache, and then those
really
head
good.
sculpts.
Everything about it. It's incredible.
Like for the past couple of years, third party has been killing it.
Yeah.
Killing it. Like it's so there's so many things out, man. Like there's no way that you can't find what you kind of want at this point. But there's so many people like doing them.
There was a preview for a 112 third party Nicholson Joker, and I want that whenever that comes out. I actually think it was Flix, the one that did the Heath Ledger one, Yumbo, that you like so much. I love that.
Oh, the Felix Toys. I love that one. Yeah,
Felix.
yeah.
So I really want just a great Nicholson one. So,
Dude, I got mildly excited with the last couple of days because they, Hot Toys announced that Reeve Superman. I went, oh, that looks so cool.
yeah.
But again, I'm sticking in my 112.
No, you should get it. Just get it.
No.
I mean, you're already getting Groot.
Well, no, I haven't
True.
been charged. I'm just on the wait list.
You'll get it. You'll get it.
But there's a Michael Keaton Batman in the tux, like from the party in the first movie, and I was like, "Is this 112?" And it was 1/6. I was like, but it looks awesome. It comes with his little glasses, and he's in the tux. I know, it's dude.
They've made like just like what Dario said. They make everything.
Everything.
And it's and again, and we'll get into it. Like when it's a new year, we have some resolutions that we really want to keep. That have at least Chewing and I got dinner the other night, and it was a great time. We had a great time. We shared nachos as we always do, but we talked about our resolutions, and we're both very charged. I think we feed off each other in terms of these new resolutions that come off. We'll see how if March will be the real test, whether or not they last. But we'll talk about that in a little bit. But is that the Bond?
That's it. That's the Michael Keaton in the Keaton, party tux.
Yeah, but it's 1/6 scale.
Yeah, so
it's that
you should get Yimbo.
I think you should get it.
Oh, look at that box, Yimbo. You would love it.
I know, but no. Groot is
Make
gonna
a
be
poster.
if I do ever get another hot toy, it'll be that Groot. That Reeves is cool though. I
I
like
might
the.
put myself back on the wait list for that one.
For what?
Do you
Groot?
guys do hot
Yeah.
toys? Like,
I only have a Spidey. I have the one from the game, the classic comic one. That's the only one I have.
I have 5. 4. I have a Iron Spider-Man, a Scarlet Spider, a Spider-Man 2099, Cyborg Spider-Man, and Optimus Prime.
Spidey 2099. What do you think of it?
All my hot toys I treat as dolls, and I do not move them, especially my Spider-Man. But yeah, I love that. I love how the red really pops, the metallic blue and red. I love it.
That then it's not the Spider-Verse 2099, right?
No, it's not that one.
The original one. Do you feel like it lacked like accessories because of it's a hot toy? Like how they bring you, like, you get so much with a hot toy. I felt like that one brought like the least.
Yeah, I definitely did bring the least. The best one in my collection is that Scarlet Spider. That Scarlet Spider is just, it had so many accessories. It was a limited edition. They only made like.
Chris, did you ever get? No, I guess maybe not. But did anybody get that Miles? That Miles looked really good.
I almost got that.
Movie.
That
looked like
I don't think it's come out yet, though.
No, it hasn't come out yet.
Oh, okay.
I messed up by not getting it because I ended up buying the third party that came out like a year or two ago when the first movie came out. That had you could buy like 2 versions, the one in the school suit, or the one with the Spidey, like the homemade suit that he had like
this
like
is 1/6.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
Yeah, I forgot who it was. I can't remember anymore. But I ended up buying both versions so I could have 3 versions of him, of Miles, like Spider-Man in the costume that he wore in the Stan Lee store.
Guys, I'll be right back.
And then the other thing.
Mm-hmm. Well, then the Hot Toys one, it's all together, but I didn't realize it wasn't out yet. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think it came out yet.
No, it hasn't come out.
That one has the two looks at least, or 3? Is it
I think
2 or 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a was it Hot Toys that put out the Miles as Prowler, like that future Prowler one?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah.
That looks awesome.
Yeah, Miles Prowler. Oh, can't wait to see the market just flooded with that figure. That looks like such a cool design.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Hot Toys is a whole other animal that unfortunately I didn't dabble in the beginning, and because I would see the prices and I'm like, oh man, that's too expensive. I remember at the comic shop there was a Hot Toys Stan Lee, and it dropped all the way down to $130. And I said, man, that's way too much money. Mind you, I'm spending the same amount for the whole wave. And I'm just like, nah. I mean, I just kept looking at it. It was there for months. And then finally someone picked it up. And I'm like, damn, I should have got that. That's pretty cool to have.
It is a cool one.
And then my wife gifted me. My wife gifted me. My first one was a Stormtrooper.
Ooh.
And
can't go wrong there.
I loved it, the way it just looked and everything. Next one was Darth Vader. I was like, we got to get that.
Oh, yeah, you got to get Vader.
I think I'm like maybe like 20 deep now.
Really? Oh, cool.
I had I got like random stuff. Like I buy the ones that I like, right? And I love the villains for some reason. And Vader was just is awesome. I got the Anakin with the Sith eyes, when like it's all like with the mascara running.
Oh yeah, the emo eyes.
Yeah. I got that. I got the Maul with the bike.
Oh, that's cool.
The Johnny Depp Pirates of the Caribbean for some random reason, but they all look so dope, man. I'm just like, oh.
Yeah.
What I need is the DeLorean to go with my Marty and Doc.
The Kickstarter?
No, I got that. I'm the Hot Toys.
Sideshow DeLorean. That thing
the
is
Sideshow DeLorean.
Size of the Thunder Tank.
I'll give.
How much is that? How much is that one?
The first one that popped up was like almost like I think 1,000 or 1,200. But then the second one that they just put out maybe like a year ago was only like at 8, maybe 9.
Only. Did you get the
Only one cat lair.
yeah, only. Did you that's more than a cat lair. Did you get the Batman, was it Batman Returns Batmobile? That
No.
Hot Toys did, you know what I'm talking about?
I look, I would love to have that. Don't get me wrong, I would probably be so responsible and order them. But it's like the only things that stop me from getting things like that and getting into statues, because I would, if I could collect anything, it would probably be Hot Toys and statues and no figures whatsoever.
Hmm.
And the only reason I don't is because I don't have nowhere to display it. So it's like, why would I have something that nice sitting in a box? You know?
Fair. No, that's a good point. That's a very good point.
At least with a figure, I can mess around with them, boom, 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 and just throw it anywhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey.
You know? But it's like, nah.
Just saying.
Josh Brown just said, I had the first Hot Toys Batmobile. It is so space prohibitive. Sold it. The box was so big.
Oh, really? Was it really that big?
He said it's
Yeah,
real long. It's real long.
You gotta imagine. You gotta remember. You got a 12-inch figure, right? It's literally standing up to here,
And it has to fit in it.
and it has to actually go in the car. For it to be in the car, that car has to be like that big and at least yay tall. Like my one of my friends, El Sinestro, he used to do toy photography, and we used to do a podcast back in the day. He had the DeLorean. He was a Hot Toy. He's a Hot Toys collector, and he had it. And I would be so jealous. And one day, Sergeant Bananas Johnny hits him up, and because we're all cool, and he's like, "Dude, let me borrow that." And he sent it to him, and like Johnny just started taking pictures of it, and it was like, oh my God, bro! Like, I want that car now. And it was like, and then I couldn't get it because it just kept going up in price. But then when they announced the new one, I was like, oh, now is my time. And I just didn't pull the trigger. Yo, the 66 Batmobile is the one I probably want to get, because I bought the Adam West at the comic shop on their annual sale, and low key gave me the 20% off of it, and it was on sale, and I got the Adam West for like about $140. And when he passed away, him and Robin shot the hell up, and Robin now is almost sitting at still like almost like 250, almost 300, and I'm like, I should have just got them both.
You ever see Wayne's World?
Yes.
You know that part where he sees Cassandra for the first time? It's like Dreamweaver.
Yeah.
That's exactly how I just saw your screen when you were talking about Adam West getting that deal. I'm like, my God.
Yo, that Adam West Hot Toy. I'm at the shop, and I'm like, I feel like I'm looking at jewelry when I'm buying these things, and I'm like, can you open the box for me? Because I don't want to mess it up. I don't want to touch it. So they'll go and they'll open the box, and I'm like, oh man. I'm like, can you take it out? Like, take it out so I can see like what it brings. When I saw that, the shark repellent and the huge bomb, yeah, that's mine. I need that.
Put it back.
Yeah. I said, let's go. First thing I did after I paid for it was I pulled it out right there like a little kid on top of all the old back issues, and I put that bomb in his hand, and I just had him like this.
Yep.
And everybody at the shop, it's like 8 o'clock at night. They just look like, "Whoa, man, did you just get that?" I was like, "Yep."
Some days you just can't get rid of a bomb.
Hey, you better sell it now before they re-release them. That's what Trevor's saying.
Oh, I should, right? But what if they don't? I'm gonna blame you, Trevor.
Right. By the way, Chris, the Tentacus had a great one. I'm definitely refining my collecting this year. Sniper rifle collecting style rather than full auto sawed-off
It's
shot.
so true. We're gonna talk about this, but
Yeah.
gosh, it's so true. What a great analogy right there. This is a good one too. My resolution is not to hit 200 pre-orders deep on BPTS. Oh man, that's got to be like eight pages, like Dario was saying.
I mean, Josh Brown, you should go to Hobby Genki for some of this stuff. I'm just saying, or some of these other sites. Save some money on those 200 pre-orders.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
Yeah, I've gotten my order list down. Although, I got to tell it I got to tell him to ship it. No, I did. I have a pile of loot coming with my Poison Ivy Hush. I added my first ever Good Smile Company. I got the Kirby. Remember the Kirby?
Oh yeah, the Kirby
looks
looks
anniversary
great.
one.
Kirby looks great.
And I showed my son because he loves the game and loves Kirby, and I was like, all right, this is a daddy toy I might let you play with, but I'm saying might.
Like if it comes in, get the Mario, get the.
But then he wants King Dedede. Then I showed him King Dedede, and he's like, "Oh, King Dedede." I was like, "All right, if you treat Kirby well."
They are pretty.
The Kirby looks great.
They're pretty sturdy for imported figures.
Yeah. Well, the one thing I was bummed about learning was the suction face, like the classic Kirby is not in the 30th anniversary. That was in the original one, and that guy is going for almost 200. And I was like on eBay, I was like, I'll stick with the 30th anniversary. Thank you.
Maybe it's still at that Newbury Comics we were at.
Was it that one though? I think it was the 30th. I think it was the same one that I ordered now.
Yeah, that was the same one. Yeah.
Okay. So we're okay. It's Kirby. I'm gonna have a blast with it. Slowly getting my video game characters. But Josh Brown. Oh, I don't do all my imports from BBS. All HLJ or Hobby Gang. There we go.
Nice, good.
Trumi, how's the toy hunting now, or the Ross toy hunting? That the holidays are over. I have one that opens. I haven't been going as well. I haven't visited in a while, so I don't know.
I don't have any Rosses near. We don't have any Rosses, right?
I don't have a Ross in Jersey either. We have a Marshall.
I'm in Jersey. It's up in ITC, Flanders, Hackettstown area. There's one up there.
That sounds far.
It is probably far from here.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be worth the drive.
You don't want a $4 GI Joe?
I went to I go to North Carolina to visit my parents, and trust me, I make pit stops, and my wife hates it because I'll be like, oh, I just gotta go to Target real quick, and it's like 20 minutes hunting or Walmart. When AZ Toy Hunters Guild, right? Mike was putting that up on his IG. I was like, dude, stop showing off, all right? Because you live in Narnia. These videos that you post up and reels that you posted, they're not real, man. They're made up. Come on. You can't just be like, hey, I'm walking into a Target, and guess what? All the Street Fighter Jada figures are sitting there, and all the NECA turtles are just sitting there, and oh, look at this pallets of all these goodies. And shut up. You guy, you're not real. You're like a figment of my imagination at this point.
This is AI generated.
Yeah, you're not real. So when he's going up to Ross and he's literally stacked, nobody wants this, and I'm like, oh, man.
You know, it's polarizing too. I've made a habit of when I travel, I travel through Europe at least once a year, and so I've made a point with my son that it's like, hey, let's go find a comic shop, let's find a toy shop, and where Ross is in this country, it's $6 for a figure. You go over to Europe for a NECA Casey Jones, it was 75 euros. I'm like, what in the world? Yeah. It's the exact opposite. It's a complete slap in the face for collecting over there.
Yeah, I had a friend, Marty, and he was collecting and stuff, and he liked the horror things. And when NECA was I was getting him stuff, and I would make him a box, and it was dude, the shipping plus the figure, and it's it doesn't make sense. He's like, we don't even have that over here. So I will pay for that stuff because it's there's barely any shops. He said by where he lived, there's barely any shops, and it's hard to collect. And I'm like, man, that sucks.
Yeah.
When I first started collecting and doing the podcast with these guys and stuff like that, I literally thought it was just an American thing. And then more and more, now with Kevin in Canada, and he's the only collector in Canada that I know, other than CJ, but he doesn't. Yeah. It's 2 people in Canada, all of Canada, that collect in other countries. It's it's weird how you hear how hard it is for them to get these things. And it's just wow. And over here, we're I don't want it.
Yeah.
You want this clearance.
It was funny. I drove to Canada, Montreal, a month ago, and I went into a Toys R Us, and it was like a magical place. It had
Dude.
so many figures. It was amazing. Then I ran into a guy who saw me like grabbing a few things for like Machu and Yimbo. He's like, "Oh, that's a great pick. Oh, that's awesome. You know, there's a GameStop over there that has the new Green Goblin." I'm like, "No way, that's awesome. I got to go over there." And then I was like, "Do you have an Instagram?" And he's like, "Yeah." And then I saw that he was telling me that he was like the first moderator for Kevin for Toying Around. And I was like, this is just too weird. Like,
I love making friends. Oh, sorry. Do you since
No.
you hit a lot of targets up? Are you chatty with the target employees in the toy section?
I
you got to feel them out.
I'm not. So like when it comes to the employees, like I always notice others collecting, right? Especially in the Toys R Us days when they were still around. I would like, again, I would be driving a lot, so I would be there before the stores even open. So it'll be like 9:50, and you see all these guys just standing outside, and I'm like, damn, they're gonna take all the good pops, you know, whatever. And then eventually with the figures, and it was just Hot Wheel collectors, and so rude, like how these people were. And you know, I'm always like, you know, first I don't really like talking to the employees because I know more than they do. So I know they don't know what the hell I'm talking about. So, but then like when I see these people and how they mistreat them and they get all snotty with them, and I'm like, why? Like, all you really got to do is, hey, do you have this? No. All right, well, you know what? Cool. Ask someone else. Stop bothering them. Obviously, they might have an attitude, a bad day, or whatever. Because of people like you, go to the next employee. I've been to a Target looking for the reuse when they popped out the Jada toys. I was there from 7:30 at night all the way up until like they closed. And I asked 7 different employees until one actually helped me and said, dude, we have them. We haven't put them out. There's someone in the back. Come back tomorrow morning. They'll be here. I'm like, thank you. I'll be back. Next morning, I go back with the same guy that was there with me that night. And we were able to get it. He's like, I only want one. I'm like, I only want one too. He's like, well, here we go. One each. And that was it.
Yeah.
Like when I see these people and they get all pissy with all these guys, and I'm like, why, bro?
kindness.
At the end of the day,
Kindness.
it's a toy.
Yeah. That's funny that you said that because I went to Walmart this week and I had to return Jody Shooter Craig, the G.I. Joe that looked so awesome. She finally came in after pre-ordered months ago, and she was missing. She came with the gas mask head on, was missing the unmasked head, and came with 2 like hair pieces. So it was a Hasbro QC, and I was like, all right, I can either go through the hassle. She's cool. Do I really need her? All right, I'm just going to return her. So I was talking to the guy the same day. I was just like, hey, it's a cool figure, man. But, he goes, hey, if this is the worst of your problems, he's like, you're having a good day. I was like, yeah, exactly. It's just like, I wanted her, but, this is that. Now, the thing that did piss me off is I told him, and it was marked down as defective, like QC. I had to go by yesterday. It was back on the shelf. And it was mine because it was slit from the bottom. Like the tape wasn't even, like it was an open. I'm like, that's messed up. You put it in as defective, and they still put it back on the shelf.
I see that a lot. And then they go on clearance for like $1 or $2 cheaper, right?
Yeah.
But it's like, I remember somebody, I just saw it recently saying like, yo, I made sure that I told them that this was the wrong figure and that this is this and this and that, so they don't put it out.
Yeah.
And it's like, as much as I like going to Walmart, I don't buy anything collectibles from there.
It's check everything. Got to check every tape.
Not only that, but it's like around for me, not for everybody else, but for me around here, Walmart sucks. Like you can't find anything. It's hit or miss. It's mostly misses. Lately, they've been having a bunch of stuff. It's just nothing that I get. But it's like it's everywhere. I'll see boxes, bro, like ripped up from the bottom, taking stuff, and it's like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Like, why are you gonna steal this? Like, I'm not saying that I've never done it, but at the same time, it's like, do it a classier way. Don't rip a box and throw it there.
You heard it here, guys, on the TPC. If you steal, do it in a classy way, please.
Have some honor.
Yeah, DM me and I can show you a classier way, but don't rip up the box and leave it there, man. That's trashy.
Well, like like it's something that we
It's the
forget.
Mexico
Oh, nice.
paper.
Oh yeah, the
Oh,
paper, yeah.
that's good.
Yeah. Which is one of my favorite mezcos whenever this came out. It's literally next to me all the time.
Yeah.
I even bought him a few new outfits.
I was just messing with mine today. Yeah, I dressed them up. Right now, Vapor's wearing a DX shirt and a leather jacket.
I wonder if Shroomy is talking about if that was the Vapor, right?
Yeah, I think that was it.
That's the only thing I can see with graffiti, unless he's talking about that over there. That's those are containers from like some toys that my daughter had, and I was like, "Oh, I could use this." But yeah.
Wade Crate said, "LO, I just put a better fig in the box before you return it." Surprise, Mezco.
That's the crazy part too. You know what it is? Is like you see one post, right, and then everybody wants to do it as a gag, and then that's how we get the fig swaps because it was heavy at one year, and it's just post after post after post, and I'm like, stop posting it, and then people stop doing it.
Or the LeBron heads, or the Mando heads.
No,
the
Miles heads and those cheap toys on the cheap Walmart ones that only move like this.
Yeah.
Every single one was missing its head. Like, why?
Yeah.
What do you? I want to see. Like, okay, I see you taking it off and taking. Now, what are you gonna do with it? Are you putting it on a fig? Like, what's up?
No,
Well,
it's going in someone's drawer or directly into the trash.
More of not considering how your actions are going to impact someone else.
Yeah.
And that also messes up sales too. Like, not only like not for Walmart, because I could care less about Walmart, but the actual company, Walmart's not gonna be like, well, we want them but he's like, we don't want them. Everybody's just returning them or messing them up or stealing them, so we don't want this. And then we get lack of figures, and then people complain, hey, I never find anything. Well, maybe now you should know why. Because of these little things that happen, they add up. And when they have these things and they say, hey, we want to reach out to Target, they're like, nah, we don't want it.
Yeah.
We'll only take a little bit, not like a whole case, it's just a couple of figs.
Yeah.
That's the worry.
And McKinney, Messy Photography says, Vapor so awesome. A store near me is selling it, but for $220. That is yikes.
That's a little steep.
Nah.
I mean, that at one point I know, like, I don't know. I haven't checked the eBay what he's going for. That's
I still have one sealed.
You still have yours sealed?
My sealed. I use the burner. I have the burner Vapor.
Well, at least now you can get rid of it for at least $220.
There you go.
For what I paid for burner, I guess.
Vapor is amazing.
Vapor's
I would try to talk that store down.
Listen,
try to,
what I would do was, if you have stuff that you don't like or maybe like not use as much, try to see if you can get a trade or maybe some money down, like trading stuff in, like a couple of figures, and then say, hey, and bring the price down. Maybe they want something if it's a shop, that they would buy stuff. Like the comic shop, I know I could give them stuff. Like all my pop collection, I've been slowly selling it to the shop. And what I do is I just take that money and literally just buy more stuff that I actually want, or stuff that I haven't gotten that's the price had ran up. Like recently, I just picked up the Mondo 1/6 scale Donatello and some Mousers.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm stupid because I only had Leonardo, and I was like, I should sell it because those figures are crazy money now. They're like running up to like 200 or 300 at this point. And I was like, I should get rid of them because I only have one. And next thing you know, I'm got to go get Michelangelo and Raphael, which is probably the priciest one. But like, try to trade maybe and see if you could get that money down, and then get it for a price that's decent, at least 150.
That's what I was leaning towards. That's what I was thinking. Even maybe 175. If it's like, if that's up to you again as a person, like what you're willing to spend and how badly you want it. 150 that would be the good number though.
Yeah.
Actually, I got Vapor right here.
Yeah, he's great.
Look at those pants. Oh my god, that's awesome.
I bought a whole outfit From some dude on Instagram. I bought these Nike foam posits.
Yes.
5K Toys. This is the vest from
somebody. From him. Yeah, Vapor has it. Yeah.
I got the hoodie. I took it from
cousin
that
Eddie.
Uncle Eddie.
Yeah.
Or whatever, cousin Eddie.
The chain.
I made a chain.
That's awesome.
And I like my outfit is awesome because it's the pants, and it brings like these like basketball type things over here. And I dig it like crazy, man. I really like the Vapor. It's a dope figure. I wanted to get the albino one, but
yeah, the burner.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't because it was like I only wanted like the accessories out of him.
I never ended up going for the burner too, and then of course every once in a while I'm like, oh, but he could have used a brother, and then that Vaporoni, I'm like, oh, maybe that's the one. And I was like, stop it, Imo.
I was really hoping that for this year's holiday, Mezco was gonna be Vapor because it just seemed like he was in line.
Yeah,
but then they didn't do anything. And I'm like, come on, Mezco. The first time I want you over-release something, give it to me. Come on.
That's awesome too. Jeez.
Yeah, I dig Mezco. They especially the Gomez line, like that whole Rumble Society and stuff like that. I have 2 sets of the pink skulls, the OG ones, but I messed up and didn't get the newer ones, and now I really want them.
Yeah, I didn't either.
And those are
I have the new ones. Hit me up. Maybe we can work out a deal.
Which set did you get, Chris? The last version?
The last version.
Yeah.
The last version. Okay.
The
that was good
look
too.
like a little more cartoony. Like
and they had
like that.
Yeah. I haven't opened them up, so I'm like,
I'll enabler.
Yeah.
Maybe trade out that Thunder Tank.
Trade your Thunder Tank.
I'll check that out real quick.
By the way, Wade Create said, agree with Dario, support your local shop with figs you don't use. You can come across really nice loose figs too. That's true. And Shroomy was saying that jacket is sick.
Just a follow-up question to your basement. On your streams, do people ever see ghosts? Because I swear to God, I thought I saw one.
So I used a man.
You just touched the nerve, Chris.
I know, seriously. I was just joking.
No. I mean, I don't want to seem like damn, but
no, we talk about ghost hunting here. It's okay.
Yeah,
okay.
we do.
Well, no,
this is a thing.
A better question for Ernie's other show. That's not.
It comes after what is making you happy, ghost hunting.
No, so it's like I've been living in this apartment for like almost 20 years now, and when my oldest, she's 20. When she was younger, she had like an imaginary friend and stuff like that, and I would always I don't sleep right. I have like sleep apnea and all this other crap, but whatever. I wake up for any little thing. I can hear noises like crazy. I hear a lot of stuff, so it wakes me up. Long story short, I used to have a lot of stuff happen to me in this apartment, and then one day just stopped. My daughter stopped talking to her imaginary friend, and things just stopped. Other people that I randomly have living here at certain points in time, some of them would say the same thing, and we would all compare stories like randomly. I would never tell you like, hey, this is going on, because I'd be like, no one's gonna believe me. And then next thing you know, we're all talking like, hey, this happened to me in this house and all this stuff. So I mean, if you see something, just keep it to yourself. I don't want to know.
No, I didn't see anything, but I do believe in ghosts. So I'm just saying.
No, I do too, and like I talk about it sometimes when I'm on the show with Ernie, and he again,
he was talking about ghosts.
So like back in the day, pre-COVID, he had a show with again like my man El Sinestro, and it was Down the Rabbit Hole, and they would just constantly talk about conspiracy theories and ghost stories and stuff like that. And like, so we would always talk about these things in the chat and whatever. And like, I hate it because it's like I don't want it to start happening again. because I would really get like scared, like freaked
Yeah.
out because like things have happened, and I'm just like, ah. But I'm like, it's never left my head, and I'm always like, but sometimes I'll just be like ignoring it like crazy. And
All
So
right, we don't
like,
have time.
that's fair. Let's talk about sleep apnea. So recently, a couple months ago, I went through the process of getting like an oral appliance, which is basically a night guard on top and bottom with a hinge
Yep.
to move my lower chin forwards to allow more oxygen to go through while you
Can
sleep.
you sleep with that in though?
I learned after about like a week, I got used to it because it does poke out a little bit into your cheek, but I got used to it. And from what my wife and daughter have said is that my snoring has decreased to like a human level. Like it just sounds like I'm breathing heavy. While before I used to be like, there's a problem, I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so look into it. Solved my problem.
Hey,
my wife would tell me, she'll wake me up constantly, and she'd be like, "Dude, you're snoring," and I'm like, "I'm sorry," and I'll flip over, and she'll be like, "Yo, you're snoring, it's so loud." I'm like, "I'm sorry," and to the point where I would just get up and go to the living room and just hang out there or fall asleep there. And then I went to the doctor, and I had to get like the whole, the mask and all these things.
Yeah.
And it's like you said, like you get used to it, and I think I got to the point where I'm so used to it that it's like I don't feel like it's doing anything. So I haven't been using it. But there are days where I'll just randomly put it on. And she's like, when you have it on, I don't hear anything. And I'm like, I guess it works, but it's like
I'm tired in the morning or something.
Yeah, I'm just like, I'm just too fat. I'm overweight. I just got to lose weight because when I was sick and I lost a whole bunch of weight, none of that was happening. Like I didn't have no problem sleeping and all this. And the doctor said, like, yeah, sometimes it could be that. And I'm like, all right. It sucks. But I'm up. Like if we're friends on Facebook, you'll see that I'm on there, or like Messenger, you'll see that I'm on there like at 2, 3, 4, 5 in the morning. I'm probably watching videos about Antarctica and all this.
You know what? I've been watching a lot of videos on Facebook of guys cutting lawns. That's a great.
Oh, I love it. And they're doing it from the kindness of their hearts.
Yeah,
like free.
Like,
I want to do it free. Your lawn looks like crap. Let me do it.
Doesn't that so like I
very
can't
satisfying.
like see it. Yeah, right.
It was satisfying. Yeah, especially it mixes with those like the more hostile like content where like a neighbor comes by, it's like, why are you mowing that lawn? It's like
I just saw one of those the other day. They said like, oh, they threatened to sue me, and I'm like, for doing something for free?
Yeah,
for cutting the lawn.
Cutting the lawn. Like, look, there was a grate there. I didn't realize that.
All last week, I was watching pimple popping, and I was just like, how did it get so bad? Like, how did it get to this point?
I get the
I've
same
also
thing
watched
too.
pimple popping.
Yes.
See, look, we're all in the same boat, guys. Like watching a Lego build. It's that same like you get to see something.
I gotta get that into the
lapse.
You
algorithm.
want to see a really, really weird thing? I'm so glad it only showed up on my feed like one day, so it's never shown back up. But apparently, it's a trend, and like I have to assume Asia, of people waxing their beards.
Oh no!
Oh, what the hell? I saw that recently too.
And you're like, I can't look away. This is so disturbing, but it looks so smooth, but disturbing.
I saw that too. Chewy. It was like,
well, I know what I'm gonna see tonight. I'll probably end up watching those videos out of nowhere.
Oh man. Well, guys, I wanted to share my thing too with sleep. Because I just bought this thing today and I've lost it, and I've noticed that there's a change in my sleeping, but it's a chin strap that will hold my mouth shut and like you said, kind of
like
pull
Marley?
my jaw closed. What's up?
Like Marley? Jacob Marley?
Yes, kind of like a Jacob Marley. Yeah, you're damn straight. That's exactly what it is. It's
wait, that's what you've been sleeping with?
And then he's been singing Marley and Marley.
It literally straps. It has a Velcro in the back, and then around the top, yeah, it's Jacob Marley, son of a bitch. I can't.
There you go, guys. This is what Yimbo is recommending.
So that's why Jacob Marley has that, because he snores. That's like I didn't know that Jacob Marley was a snorer.
I don't know if it's a snoring issue.
It's because he's snoring.
Snoring issue. Chin, bad hygiene issue. Or that's how he died. I don't know the lore that well.
Well, that's my contribution, and it helps because honestly, like I've noticed, like when at work, if it gets stressful or whatever, but like I tense up, and then like that just I don't know, it like it's so nice because it holds it so like you relax all of your muscles, and it's like it takes like 5 minutes to be like, oh my god, I can just like let it go.
Yimbo also wears a long night shirt at bedtime, as well as that.
I would
Mac
totally
Tendrum
rock
on it.
old
With
timey
Mac Tendrum
pajamas.
on it.
Yimbo's walking around with looking like Marley and a like a nightgown type of thing.
Yeah,
He looks like a ghost.
He's
He's
a
just
Scrooge
walking
McDuck
around.
look.
For some reason he has one of those old timey lanterns too. That just
Yeah,
watch
he's
out.
Oh,
walking
yeah.
around
Yeah.
like.
Woo!
Just reciting poetry.
yeah. Weight crate, I love that. Is saying it's because we're all in the over 30 something algorithm or
Yeah,
40.
Has to be, bro. I know for a fact, like there's videos and stuff, like I constantly send messed up videos to like random people, right? And like a lot of times they don't like my dark humor, so I'm like, all right, I can't send it to this guy. But like there's some videos that I'm like, I should send this, and I don't. And then like a day later, somebody will send it to me, and I'm like, all right, I know we're all watching the same thing at this point. Like, how does this happen? Like,
Yeah.
we're all literally seeing the same exact videos. Like, this can't be a coincidence that 20 people are watching the same thing.
It's a
The
toy
line
collector's algorithm. It's like wherever we're constantly searching for is spitting out this output.
It's the lawn cutting ones, and then also traffic ones, like cars, like the dash cam videos. Those are the
Oh,
ones that I watch a
I
lot.
see a lot of those.
I hate when it says like, "Oh, it's crazy road rage," and it's like a 9-minute video, and I'm like, nothing happened.
Yeah, you know that's one you can skip. You're like,
Yeah.
the title's like, I'm skipping this one.
All right, I got one for you guys that my wife. So this was not through my algorithm; it was her, and she brought it to me. Repo. Have you seen Repo guys? Like take it like. There's this one dude that's so slick, yeah, that comes and just quickly boop 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 boop. The car's up and gone.
Yeah.
It's like, and you see people like but those are great. I like that guy. The one guy oh my god, he's so good. He's so slick.
Algorithm.
That's perfect.
Algorithm,
Yes.
Oh, good job, Wade Craig. Good job.
Oh, Machu, our boy Machu knows it. Yeah, I guess. So smooth. He's so smooth. Oh my god. And thank you,
What are we
Trevor, for the
talking
information. I guess that makes
I
sense.
did not know that, but yeah, that's amazing.
I get because the other head sculpt is on. Oh, that makes sense now.
No, he has sleep apnea. Clearly.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
I thought he had sleep apnea.
No, I can't put stuff like that over my chin or something because I have to. The doctor said I stopped breathing, so like the mask that I go pumps air into you.
Okay.
So like I stopped breathing, and the doctor's like, "Oh, it's like you're getting choked out."
Ooh.
And because I used to, when that would happen, I would wake up like ready to go.
Yeah.
And he'd be like, you know, what happens is when your body feels like it's dying, it's trying to give you a jump start, and that's why you feel awake again. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah, did you do the test with the pulsar oxygen?
Yeah, all that.
Whatever.
All
yeah.
That. The test said that I stopped breathing within the 4.5 hours that I actually slept and had it on. I stopped breathing like about 30 times. Yeah, like around 30, 40 times and stuff.
Mine was 18, and for the longest time I didn't breathe was like 56 seconds.
That's crazy.
I couldn't hold my breath like that underwater right now.
I don't do that when I swim. I'm like, wow, I'm impressed.
Yeah,
Can I tell you, we've done about 50, 60, 70 episodes of like just Toy Daddy stuff. This is the most Toy Daddy content we've ever done.
That's true. There's no. This is just old people talking about old people stuff.
My lord.
You know what? I love the smell of Ben Gay. You know what?
Oh my god.
I mean, I do like the smell of Tiger Balm. It's nice. Wakes you up.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
It's like wasabi for the skin.
Can I just I'm going to tell you, this is a ghost story. I don't mean to freak anyone out, but my grandfather passed away a few years ago, and we went back to a vacation house that he'd love to go at. It was the very first time that I was going there without him, because I'd always brought him there. So it was late at night. It was 2:00. You know, I'm a toy daddy, so I had to go pee like 2:00 in the morning. Go there,
Right, naturally.
and
Just
right
that
near
too.
his room, he'd always put. First of all, he'd always put Tiger Balm on. And it was 2:00 in the morning, and I smelled. I was like, "Is that Tiger Balm?" Like, you smelled it. Like Tiger Balm, you can smell it. Just this lingering smell. It's very sharp. I'm like, maybe it's 2:00 in the morning. I'm so tired. I'm like, okay, whatever. Maybe it's not. My wife the next morning said, "Did you smell Tiger Balm like down in the hallway of your grandpa's room?" And I was like, "Yes." Like that was such a strong smell. I smelled it last night. I was like, so did I. And it was just us and our kids. And so that I felt like that was like the first of all, that was something that I could relate to, of like smelling Tiger Balm, but also it's kind of comforting that my grandfather was there putting on his Tiger Balm.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Nuts, right? Because like I thought it was just in my head, but my wife actually smelled it too.
And that's the thing, like I was saying earlier, you know, like I would keep it to myself, and then randomly, like right now, like he mentioned something, and it triggered like that memory, right? It would be the same way, and I'll be like, oh my god, like what about you? And they're like, yeah, and I'm like, oh my god, and then they just make it work. I'm like, oh man, I don't want to do this.
yeah. Well, I mean, for me, it was at least comforting. So.
Yeah.
But
by the way, I wanted you to highlight Samurai Chris, the new young guys in here. Like, what else is Well, I would just like to point out that we are ghosts of collectors' futures. So it's like I tell my middle school students all the time, like when they're like, beep, 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 I'm like, hey, I know how this movie ends. I was you at one point. Like, come on, like, listen, I'm trying to give you some wisdom here based on life experience. So yeah, that's all we're doing right now. Just be ready for, Tiger Balm and ache and pains and chin straps and, the 2 a.m. peas. Yeah.
2 a.m.
And our boy Sully's in the house, not a bird. Did you see his, he's like, you made it in. Good to see you, Sully. And what's super exciting is Behind the Plastic is returning, right? Like the boys have been up with Brad Koyologist. Yep,
absolutely. My second niece has a baby found a baby spoon and crawled it into my parents' room and opened the jar of Tiger Balm. Oh gosh, that's disgusting.
Wow.
I mean, that stuff is potent.
That's pretty impressive. Your niece, Baybe, to do that. I mean, pretty impressive.
Yeah. Well, what do you think? I think we should probably push on with some of the content. I'm sure we'll stick around with it, but
yeah, Dara, this isn't going to be the first time we've been saying, like, you're going to be welcome back anytime, man. And then obviously this will be, first of, I'm hoping many conversations with us, because this has been a blast, dude.
Yeah, absolutely.
But you ready to celebrate some toy photography?
So eventually.
Eventually.
Yeah. We sell more.
But really, let's talk about what's making us happy right now. Dario, what's making you happy right now?
Being on here with you guys, honestly.
Oh, that's nice.
That's nice.
Well, of course, yes, the same. And it's been, it's been a nice start to 2024 so far. So personally, family-wise, all that stuff. So yeah, it's just been a good start, trying to keep that positive mentality going and looking to the good and all that. So and generally behaving myself with toys. And I know we're going to get to a slide that you guys have to explain to me, because I don't get to go to your nacho dinners in Jersey because you're in masks.
Explain in the chat.
I mean, Chewy, what's making you happy right now?
Nacho dinners clearly will make me happy.
Nacho dinners would make me happy.
We had
No,
what was called vampire tacos. Those were delicious.
those were really good, especially reheated later in an air fryer.
Oh,
Very
oh,
good.
you did air fryer.
Oh yeah, because it's
Should have done that.
the vampire taco it was like a cheesy tortilla that was the taco shell. So when you toss it in an air fryer, it gets it like really crisp. It's amazing.
Ooh. I wish I had shared that. I wish I had done that.
I mean, I did in the middle of the night, so I should message you. Like, you should do this too. No, I've just been getting a lot of toys and expecting it this weekend as well. So, Hot Toys Groot, YOLO Park Megatron. I got some stuff from GPS Lot, so I got some good stuff in.
Awesome. Actually,
Sorry, Father, what's making you happy?
Well, I brought this on our dinner date. I love this Raph. This guy is awesome. You should all of you. I mean, Yimbo, I know you have him. Pick him up. He is
very
amazing.
impressive. The knees on this one is intriguing.
Yeah,
these are tucked into the thigh.
Oh, what the hell, for real?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, it's neat.
Where'd you find them at? Best Buy?
I ordered him on Best Buy, and now
you
I don't think you can. But he is like, honestly, what an amazing turtle! This is an amazing turtle.
But he is up on Big Bad. He at least was, because Kyrie. Oh, you just reminded me. Is it Kyrie? Kyrie. What's that's the villain, the leader of the
Karai.
Karai. Thank you. She's in my pile, so she's going to be coming as well.
This guy came in, the SH Figure Arts 2099. I just did the peg swap in the middle, and I will have to say that it's pretty amazing in terms of what it can do now.
Oh,
that's just a figure art.
Broken. It's broken.
No.
No, he's fine.
That's just the figure arts thing. That's
snapping apart is better than breaking.
Just snapped. What just snapped off though?
You know, my Rebeltech Black Panther, he always snaps whenever, like at the torso, whenever I play with him.
I took him out for you, Chewy.
Oh, he looks good.
I know.
Sorry, guys. And then I got this guy, which I'm really happy about. Can we open him up?
Oh, that one's been
looking so good.
Yeah, I'm really excited. So.
It was probably like 5 a.m, and I'm scrolling IG, and I saw someone change the faceplate from the white to the all black, and it looked even cooler.
Oh yeah. I wish the just to get that faceplate was like $25 more or something like that. I'm like, I really don't want to do that. So I got the regular edition.
By the way, here's my unboxing of today earlier.
I didn't even realize she was out. Wow.
Yeah. So Power Princess,
Marvel Legends Wonder Woman.
That is basically
Power
That's
Princess.
exactly who she is.
She looks great.
So my only problem, she's got the little Lady Legends feet, like the stupid heels, and even though you can kind of pose her up really nicely, I've been struggling. So like it's just going to be those tiny feet, Lady Sif.
I wonder if you could swap out her feet with Black Widow.
That's interesting, and then I wish I had a second. But she looks awesome, man. I mean,
like Machu would probably put in Revoltech ankles.
Maybe, yeah. Well, I told Matt if I see him on Saturday, I'm gonna bring her so he can show me how to mod. I'm not gonna make him do it. I want him.
No, make him do it. Give him a razor blade and a paper clip and see him work.
Is there a show on Saturday?
That's what he was saying.
Yeah, there's
right? First of the month.
On the 6th.
Oh, okay. Hey Matt, come by the restaurant.
That looks good.
I mean, she's neat. I mean, it's Wonder Woman. I mean, this is Wonder Woman. So of course,
and this is what DC would look like if Hasbro had the license.
Yeah, right. I mean, like, and of course, like I did an unboxing reel. I had to bust out my Mezco for the 6-inch comparison, and the all black murdered out. I love that.
You got to pair Power Princess with Marvel's the Batman, and there you go.
Yeah, love it. But yeah, so I'm excited. So that was a cool unboxing to do, except for the feet. Why the feet? Tiny feet. Well, it's just me here, apparently.
Guys. All right.
Just you. Sorry, I guess I could have changed
Sorry,
the
guys.
grab controls as
Yeah,
well.
I'm kind of freaking out because I did something to my Spider-Man, and I'm not.
No, you didn't. What
Oh,
happened?
Chris, I was just
Talk us.
joking.
The torso fell out, and then these pieces fell out, and I don't know how to put them back.
Uh-oh.
Machu, I need your help.
Oh, shoot.
Which Santa is that, Dario?
It's the
The
fresh monkey fiction.
nice.
Nice.
Yeah. I got this over the weekend, and I thought it was cool. I wanted him, but the one I really wanted was sold out, and I don't think he's up for pre-order anymore.
Which
But
one was it? The shirtless barbarian Santa?
Nah, I don't remember which one it was anymore. I forgot, but it was sold out, and I didn't think they're gonna. But this is what got me, and this was the only thing that I unboxed in the past probably 2-3 weeks.
What? Oh,
It was
big.
the Super 7 Biggie. So
Oh
nice
yeah,
that I had to get it twice.
dude, it's that ended up on my top 10. What a spectacular figure. Him and ODB, so good.
I gotta get the ODB. Does that white jacket come with it?
Yeah.
I thought that was from like another figure.
No, it's got its own little packet. I was like pleasantly surprised, like, ooh, little cloth goods in a Super 7. I like it. But I guess they have done that. I had the shredder with this thing, but still, it was a nice surprise. I'm always into cloth goods, so
Yeah, I gotta get that ODB.
yeah.
Oh,
So Yimbo, were you on early enough? I got the YOLO Park Megatron.
So it literally is just piecing it together. It just pops. That's what they consider a model kit.
Yeah, there's pegs. It's an elaborate build of figure,
That's crazy.
and it's die cast, and it's pre-painted. You just snap this buddy together.
Damn.
It doesn't come with batteries, but it has light up features.
What? So all right. So all I know is Unparalleled. That's been his I think that Megatron made his top 10.
If I had it last week when we were doing the toy draft, this would have been on that list. It looks beautiful.
Do I dare go? I don't know. Transform. I mean, see, that's another fun line. But again, trying to stay in lanes, right?
No, yeah.
I'll let you be the Transformer guy.
No, you should get it. No, just get it.
I still need to get batteries for my Hulkbuster from Toymirth, so I got to deal with that first.
Oh God.
Oh, good job.
We ordered the
everything
Moonlight.
except Moonlight.
I haven't been able to find it. At least, I kind of regret that not skipping on that Moon Knight.
Danny's saying that you're currently ordering your another SH 2099.
Honestly, I'm thinking about it. But
Well, I sent Machu the link. He was asking for a link, so I sent him
what
the
do
link.
I do?
So Matt will
Wait,
Magician Matt will be here anytime now.
how do I get this one? Wait, show us closer. What pieces are in your hand?
So it fell out on the torso, right here.
Okay.
Right here.
Yeah.
And there are these two pieces right here that are in this.
Wait a minute. Look at show the barbell. I mean, show the barbell thing again.
This one?
Because is that so? When you pop that out, did that fall off of? Was that like the plate that was around the ball? Because that would be a good thing if that fell off and you don't have to. That would give you more range.
It won't sit. That's the problem.
Oh no! It's like where the ball pops in, the peg pops in.
Yeah, hold on. Dr. Machu's here.
Okay.
Dr. Machu.
Dr.
Machu.
You're on mute.
Am I on mute?
No,
No,
you're
you're
good.
not. Okay. But talk with the goggles on.
Oh.
We can't,
Let me put my
hear you so
spectacles
clear.
on.
Put those on, will you?
Thank you.
What am I looking at?
So my Spider-Man 2099
Oh,
right here.
okay. Yeah.
Now
You did this. Yeah. Okay.
yeah, and so there are two pieces. So let's
Mhm.
see you. They're okay. I don't know what. So there are two pieces.
At the top inside, right? Like, are you looking at the torso part?
Right here that fell out.
Those are his kneecaps.
These are
Oh.
kneecaps.
Mhm.
Oh shit! They're in the kneecaps.
That makes me so happy that was the easiest. And now Machu's like, and your bill, please pay the receptionist.
I will.
Hold on, no.
It's a
Except
$25 copay, Christopher.
Hold
I
on.
was
This
There's,
is
like
there's still one more though. I already have
Yeah, both
Oh my
knees.
God.
both
here's
knees
3
now.
knees. That's
What
the
is
double
this
knee.
one?
Any full screen. What is that? What else is that other piece? That's a kneecap, right?
It's
Oh,
like
it
a
looks
battery.
exactly, but I still have both kneecaps right
Check
there.
his elbows.
Elbows.
Oh, elbow.
That Josh
What
Brown,
did
that's
you
his
do
third
to this
kneecap.
Freaking elbow.
Was it the elbow?
It was the elbow.
Oh, so now
That's
for that
hilarious.
second opinion, you now
That's so funny.
get a double charge for the time.
Yeah. I will take
This
that Moon
has
Knight,
been
please.
a Toys Daddy basic anatomy session.
Oh my god.
You know what? I'll take the title back. You know. I'll take this.
Hold on. Let me get my. Hold on.
How about you takes Cash App and Apple Pay?
Oh my god. Hold on. Where's that?
Diagnosis
Third
spot.
kneecap.
Perfect. Holy crap.
Oh,
you guys are
That's
killing
hilarious.
it. And he's whole again.
You know, since you already have it like in pieces, you should just do that peg swap.
He did.
Well, he did. He flipped it instead of cutting.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love Rabbit Hammer. $20.99 spilled his guts.
Thanks, Simba. I mean, thanks, Macho.
Oh, and Trevor did
you.
say, yeah, all right, that it happened to him too. Oh my god, too funny. How you doing, Matt? Happy New Year, brother.
Happy New Year. I'm good. I was about to head upstairs to finish eating my dinner, and then I heard it break, and I'm like, oh, they're gonna call me.
Well, we gotta remind everybody that at some point, after tonight, after our stream ends, to go back and be part of the replay crew for Between Two Sentinels. How was your stream tonight?
It was fun. It was a lot of fun. Yeah.
And who is a special guest? I mean,
We had the figure report,
that's
and then
right,
Henrock-
Mikey, man, Mikey, yeah,
and then Henrock popped in.
hell yeah, awesome.
Nice.
Speaking of Henrock and you, Matt, I will have a video coming out for my channel this week, so either Thursday or Friday, and it's gonna be from our last Toy Con, and it's just going around talking to all our buddies. So Sir Trevor is gonna be in there, and Danny Toy Attic, and so that's you guys can all look forward to that. I'm excited because
Hell
you're
yeah.
all gonna make appearances there.
Hey, Macho, does it pop out of the waist like pretty easily?
You make sure it's in. Make sure the ball joint is actually in.
I mean, oh,
Oh, I heard it.
Had the pop.
Yep.
Had the pop.
that was it.
I thought you were gonna say is like, hey, the kneecap doesn't really fit in. I was gonna answer for much. Is like, oh, that's the elbow.
That's the
and
elbow.
other one's the knee. You have to swap them.
That's like that was a good pop, like a chiropractor pop.
Yeah.
That was a good one. And I love the J brothers. No hesitation with the answers.
My gosh, that was. Well,
You feel better now?
I can cancel my order.
Did you order another one?
No, I didn't.
I thought you were.
I would have.
I know. I have to wait until February for Amazon to get mine, but
Oh,
Why do you have to
did
wait
for
until
Amazon.
February?
because that's when it's coming out on Amazon.
Just cancel it on Amazon and give me the cash.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. You have it.
I have an extra one.
Okay, thought I could
Nice.
do that too.
Tomorrow or this Saturday. Go ahead.
I'll bring it on
Thank
Saturday.
you.
Just remind me.
Okay, sweet,
Yeah.
perfect.
Definitely swing by the restaurant if you are around this weekend.
Yeah.
I just got this in the mail,
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
Oh, cool.
That looks
Come
really
on
nice.
Now.
so now
Yeah.
I can give it to you if I see you for.
Oh, and I'll
Kevin's
bring
stream.
your 2-pack.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Allegiance Con 2-pack.
New Jersey's got all the toys. Like
I
when No
know.
Chewing and I meet up, we're like, here's your order that came out. All these figures that came out like 12 months ago that everyone's
just-
already played with.
We just do deals. We do deals under the table in the parking lot.
Hey, that was great. Me and Chris were at a restaurant and we were playing with the Batman '89 figure at the table, and the waiters were like trying to get our attention. It's like, hold on, I'm playing with the cape. Back off, man.
You're like, tell me more about this cape. Hold on, we'll order in a minute.
It's just nachos you're getting anyway.
Yeah, nacho dinner.
and vampire tacos.
It's our usual. Get us the nachos.
Nachos are good.
Sure.
Matt, since you're here, what is making you happy right now in the toy community?
Ooh. Well, I mean,
Your banger
hanging out
photos, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Amazing photography. That Batman Poison Ivy shot was.
No, it's the Flash.
And then the Flash.
shot.
Flash.
No.
You're on a roll. You're on a roll. You're on a roll.
Well, J-Shot just got me this.
Oh,
Ooh.
nice.
Even that already looks so good. Just hit screen capture.
Oh,
Works.
Yeah,
He's
good-
judgy. He's judgy. You really spent this much on me?
I spent nothing. J-Shot got that for me.
It's actually his price. I was like looking at 5K last night, man.
he was
Yeah,
less
It's
than
actually not
100.
bad. He's less than
No.
100.
I think a lot of people were looking at 5K last night.
Again, those third party man killing
Mhm.
it.
Yeah.
He
Are you
looks-
referring to the post that only you saw?
Yeah, only you
Matthew
saw.
it too.
I don't know what you're talking about. I saw
Yo,
nothing.
that was
Wait,
crazy.
you guys have a promo code there or something?
Sorry, you know, because I missed. You know what I'm talking about with 5K?
Yeah. Lago shared the picture this morning because I was like, dude, I woke up and I'm posting and I'm like, what's going on with 5K? And all I see is the comments on that one post, and I'm like, And I said, so what happened? And then I saw was like, what? Why? What?
Yeah.
They did this? And
What would
Yeah.
prevent the toy distributor to do that?
I need to see the pictures because
You don't.
Yeah, I don't know. No,
I
you don't
don't.
need
Okay.
to.
No, you don't need to.
My
Don't have to go on.
curiosity, though.
There are other websites you can go onto if you want to watch that, but like,
Oh,
Your
yeah,
algorithm will be messed up.
yeah, I want to keep my lawn cutting videos.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, we won't mess with our algorithms. Fair. Wade Chris said, just crossing my fingers for the Cyberpunk 2077 figs from Jada or the Guile. Yeah, those are good ones. Samurai Chris said that 007 saw Toy Father snap his finger and made that facial expression.
Oh my god.
Nice.
All right. Well, we did start this, so let's at least like get to this. So what's making us happy right now? That's great. Let's move on to what is our new challenge, Chewy? What did we talk about over nachos?
All right, we're talking about how we can possibly limit ourselves and how we failed last year with the 52 challenge. We failed pretty quickly. Dario,
Miserably.
to bring you up to speed, not Machi. The three of us tried to limit ourselves to 52 figures within all of 2023. Clearly, we failed. we failed. I don't think many of us touched April.
By the way, Chewy, I wanted to tell you guys this last week, and Macho, you're gonna crack up because you remember this probably.
Mhm.
My spreadsheet, I still have so much to update because when I finally looked, it was only at 88 figures, and the last one
holy.
was like the Bret Hart pink.
dude, that was like
So long
before
ago.
summer.
yeah,
I
that was
know.
summertime.
I have so much homework to do to update this damn from last year. I'm such a
I
jerk.
say you start over. Don't look back. Look forwards. So this challenge, instead of 52 with a crap ton of cheat codes that we tried to use last year, you could sell figures, get some spaces back, give away figures, all this nonsense. This year, it's limited to just 100 figures arriving or purchasing in 2024. And so I started off, the 16 that I have on either pre-order or about to arrive or has arrived already. This is where I'm at so far on January 3rd.
Yeah. Yeah, and we really
January
we
3rd.
tried to keep this at,
That's all right. This is welcome to the Toy Daddies, buddy.
wait, what do you
Oh,
You
and
gotta
by
clip
the
that
way,
reaction.
I want to make the light bulb went off Chris, because you and Autumn Night, your exchange about like if you buy toys for your toys or outfits for your toys, does that make you a toy daddy? And yeah,
It absolutely does.
for sure. Like we just continue to obviously so it just makes me so happy to think. So we're all toy daddies, yeah,
We're all toy
with
daddies.
problems.
I mean,
yeah, with problems.
even talking about Autumn Night, I have this. Oh,
I'm gonna do
Falling
some
apart.
math. Hold on. 3 divided by 16.
What?
That is super
That's so
cute.
cute. Yeah.
Now, Chew, did you get that in the mystery ball and you just nailed it and got the
No. So this is inspired by Night's Reel about toys for your toys, making you a toy daddy. It absolutely
So,
does.
yeah.
This was $8 on Amazon.
Oh, you could just buy it separately. Okay,
it
because
separate.
I've seen the mystery balls in Walmart, but
I mean,
they're
not
like
the turtle, the big wheel.
the big wheel, right,
$8.
because the little tykes have mystery balls that can be like a sand pit. It could be the toddler thing, right? It could, but it's like the fish. Is it Fisher Price? Yeah. But anyway, $8. So I'd rather pay $8 and know what I'm actually getting that.
Yeah, Yimbo, feel free to add that to your Amazon storefront.
Yeah.
And people, if you're interested in this big wheel, go visit Yimbo's Amazon storefront.
Way Great says Dario looking at the list like that's just one order for Saturday.
Dude, if you got, it's only the third day, and if you got up to 16 already,
That's
let's say by 29 days in a month, right? Let's
so
round it up to
okay.
29.
No,
You're gonna look at like at least 300-400. If I'm mathly,
so math is math.
like at least at least 300-400 figures.
Well, okay. So like
these are pre-orders, you know.
Yeah, Chewy, you topped off at what? How many this year? 150.
150 was my total.
Okay, I topped off about like 213, 15, something like that.
I'll be
I
probably
also-
around Chris.
My wife. asked
Okay,
me, she's like,
wait,
"Do you
wait,
have
let's-
a from last year?" I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "What was it?" I'm like, "No." She's like, "No, tell me the number." I was like, "No, telling you my number." I walked out.
Oh God,
Can't do it.
Great.
I'm ready.
Chris,
you definitely
what's your,
did not win that argument.
No.
Chris, what's your
Ian does
actual
not-
number without subtracting what you sold?
Yeah, that's what it was. That's what
Oh,
it was.
okay. Okay.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, so like, it was around 215, probably 220, something like that.
Okay.
So my goal this year is really like to get like 100 or less, and so the only way to get it so pure is to count all of the pre-orders that I did in 2023. I actually counted some orders that came in like late December too in my count as well. So that I haven't even opened up yet, because I also want to keep them for my top 10 for next year. Yimbo is just
No, I
pure.
didn't fill mine
Okay.
out.
So
Pure,
Yimbo, do you
pure.
understand the rules now?
Yeah.
Arrive in or purchase in 2024. Don't look back. Just
Yeah. So like my first day, I immediately picked up Nick Fury on clearance and the Triple H, and I got Princess Power. So I'm already, that's 3 right there. Yeah, I'm at 3.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe.
you gotta count
No, I
pre-orders.
think I'm at-
buddy.
if I start from January 1st, it's been 3.
So just saying,
Yeah.
I counted all my pre-orders. I counted ones that came in December.
You
I
keep
count-
trying to get 4 the Predator looking GI Joe came too.
Okay.
He looks awesome.
So, and I didn't know how to format this, so it goes like 1 to whatever, then it starts again in the next column 1 to whatever. So, I'm at 28.
You did
Nope.
you did not format this well at all.
No, I'm at 29. Or did I format it perfectly, Imbo?
It's marvelous. It's every 15 you just have like
Every 15, we start a new 15.
So man, all right. See, I gotta get on board with it, because my total will obviously be up, because like I see the not Clark Kent. Like I ordered that last year. He was on my list for 2023.
because it's arriving in 24.
Yes,
Wait,
exactly.
Wait, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
So, are you trying to limit yourself to 100, or it's the first to get to 100?
Again, Machu, we're not racing.
Yeah,
I
we're
mean,
not
you're always
racing.
making it a competition.
This is actually, it's not so much a competition as it is for like a true, like a New Year's resolution.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
So I mean, I put the cat layer on there. I put Wall XD. I put ODS, like some of the
Oh, you
Kickstarters
put
that we've already
Kickstarter
done.
stuff on there? I didn't put any Kickstarter.
I put
stuff on there.
Kickstarter stuff on there. I put Jamiroquai, even though I have it right now. I
can't believe you Jamiroquai'd yourself.
How is
Yeah.
that? I kind of want it.
I haven't
It's actually
opened it
pretty
yet.
fun.
Yeah, I haven't opened it yet. J-Shot really sold me on it. Machu suggested it. J-Shot sold me on it.
J-Shot hated it when
He-
it first was announced.
But that was reverse psychology. He really
and he
loved it.
just nailed his photos.
Mm-hmm.
But
was
a lot of
pleasantly
these are
surprised.
just pre-orders from last year, really. That Mezco Spider-Man, Mezco Green Goblin.
That Mezco Spider-Man should be coming out soon, though.
Yeah, that should be coming out soon. Not a Clark Kent. I'm still on the fence with the Sabretooth Wolverine 2-pack, and
It's sold out on.
yeah,
with
it sold
Pulse.
that quick. It sold that quick. So that's where I'm
that
at.
pack is awesome. They're gonna want that
Mm-hmm.
Wolverine on the updated, like it
Wait,
looks like an
can I-
updated buck, right? It's like a torso,
Yeah.
like a
Yeah.
renew your vows.
Can I
type.
ask you why you're not sold on it?
Because that's a great question. It goes into my next segue of like, Dario kind of talked about this, like I'm trying to stick my lane, right? Like, there's that noise. That's Machu.
Oh,
He does that every once in a while, everyone.
That's when he overheats. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah. So, like, answering Machu's question, in talking to No Chewing, I was like, I really need to limit some of my lines because just like Dario, I'm like, I want that shiny thing over here. Don't even collect this, but I'm going to get it anyway. Like, you talked about the 3.0 MDLX. There was one weekend where I bought like all of them. Like, I have Ultra Magnus, I have Cliff Jumper, I have Rodimus. I pre-ordered Starscream. I'm like, I gotta stop. So really, I'm thinking that, in reflection from last year, many of the things that I kind of were not necessarily not satisfied with, like I would buy, thought it was cool, but just put it down, were my McFarlanes and my Marvel Legends.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I'm going to stop with those lines because I have so many Marvel Legends, I have so many McFarlanes, unless there's something that's really cool. But I think I'm going to limit myself out of those. I'm still trying to think of like some sort of import that I need to stop collecting too, but I need to really think about that.
The imports are great.
I'm gonna say. I can usually tell when you're gonna get FOMO on something, and I think you're gonna get FOMO on the Sabretooth and the Wolverine.
Yeah, so I'm keeping that one. Yeah, I will
Yeah.
keep that one.
That
Yeah,
Sabretooth looks great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It counts as one slot. You're good.
Yeah. But no, honestly, this is true. Like trying to keep under 100. I mean, will I? I don't know, but
For January,
till March
Well-
at least.
Well, I know.
First quarter.
I was gonna say, like for all of us, I know, like even shifting the type of stuff that we want to make, and like do again getting into more specific like other episodes where we're doing our photography, because we have so much fun when we get to do that live, and just other way again going back and revisiting, like man, I didn't give my first 6 months of 2023 those figures enough of like a look
So true.
for this end of the year list, because when I'm seeing like Robo was like, oh, and the Felix Toys Joker, I'm like, damn, like Autumn Night, the Felix, I was like, man, I'm like, that was one of my favorite figures when we did the mid-year draft. And then like there's just so many I forget about because they're just in their little tip
it was a
tubs,
tough
and
year.
it was a tough year. There was a lot of great stuff, and so much fire came out at the end that it like absorbed
my
all of
God.
my attention.
The
Exactly.
ending of 2023 killed me. Like
I mean, his tank, man.
I told you guys so many times, like, why is every single pre-order like turning right now? It is the worst. Like right in the height of the
It's usually the
holidays.
fall, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh, it's killing me though.
But this is good. It is. It again. It's like you're saying, Chris. Like it's all about resolutions and just trying to, if you like, we have to like for ourselves as toy guys, like make some adjustments. So-
And honestly, it was one of the most fun parts for a little while at least.
It
of,
really was.
52.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting now that we won't get called out for cheat codes.
Yeah. Pure list. I like the pure. I like it. I like it.
And one of my things that I told Chewy was like, before I order something, I'm gonna run it by the council. I'm gonna run it by Machu, Yimbo, No Chewing, and J Shot, and Dario. If you're free, I'll run it by you too. But I have a feeling you'd say pick everything up. But
I mean, based on what he's told us about his collection, that might not be the best. If you want to hear a no, it might not be from Dario.
Yeah, I know. Dario's. But just like, all right, before I buy this, let me just run it by you. Most likely 80% of the chat will probably say, get it.
and I'm doing math right now. I'm mathing, and I'm that one quote. Well, who was the one comment? It was cracking me up about did they say girl math is insane? Nothing compared to collector math, Shroomy.
That's true.
Because I just realized with that pile of loot, I'm probably, let's just say 10, and I'm already on track now for 120 figures. So I already got to make adjustments.
That's so true. Hey, goals are fun at the beginning of the year and trying to make an improvement. So that's what we're trying to do. Into
what the biggest thing for me. The biggest thing for me is it just really making sure that it's like a toy that I want, that I'm gonna mess with. And when I looked at Chewy's list and I look at my Revoltex in front, like I do really, really like my Revoltex, but I think like when I saw the Moon Knight, I'm like, I think I'll be good with that because I know I want to go harder. Probably, I'll stay in my Mezco lane a little bit more. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm gonna enjoy Chewy's pictures, enjoy the ones that I have, and then again, just kind of really solidify where, like, I know what I like now. Like, I don't have to be a toy dabbler. I know what I like.
I mean, there's a piece of it, like, every time I see, like, Machu really enjoys his toys. Does he enjoy every single one? No. And he buys a lot. But whatever he does enjoy, he really does enjoy. And that's what I want to get back to. So, and those are the things where I'm like, all right, I'm going to take the time to enjoy this figure right now and pose it, take photos with it, and then I'm going to open up my Moon Knight and really enjoy that one.
So, like, I was actually thinking with the Moon Knight, because I actually pass on it because it's like I don't really have that much of a connection to Moon Knight. And then now I was starting to feel the FOMO, but then I was like, even if I get it, I don't know if I would take pictures of it.
Like, do enough with them, right? Yeah.
Right. And what's really selling me on it is the cape.
I know.
Cape looks great.
I know.
That can't be enough to buy it just because of the cape.
No, that's why I did. That's why I revisited Superman.
Right.
And added
that was and there you go. And those are the type of things that I think are good for us to talk about, and that, as a community, to say it's okay to go back and just like, oh, look, again, take 2 or 3 on a figure that you own. And like you said, like revisit them with now a new cape, and look, and like you did the Mezco head sculpts, and it's like you had a blast. And you did that tank shot with Duarte Studios. That's another ridiculous shot.
Oh gosh, that was ridiculous.
That was fun. That was crazy because it was like tank was held up by one flight stand.
Was that what tank was that? Was it Heavy Boy?
It was a 3D print from Duarte.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
And his stuff is
Duarte. So all right, let's move on to our next slide, which is, I don't remember. Oh, news. Oh gosh, we're only toy news. Toy news.
It's awesome.
Toy news.
Oh, let me just say this. I'll get her. I'll get Jesse.
Toy news.
Think you should.
Yeah.
So Revlatech came out with a 2.0 Jesse.
That's right. This goes on pre-order next week on the 12th.
Okay.
I think it's supposed to come out in July or October.
Sure, we can put together another import order.
You want it on this one? I think I already have Jesse, the 1.0, but if you go to the next slide, the face plates are different. They've added one, and then they've updated 3 of them.
The alien too.
And then you get another alien. Yeah. Yes, please.
Another alien. And it should move just like Woody.
And by the way, how did Woody not make? Was that was this year, right? 2023.
Yeah, I'm surprised Woody didn't make it.
Any of our lists for all of the Woody
Because-
jokes.
It's because it wasn't technically in the date range.
That's true.
Oh, right. Okay.
Isn't that a reissue though?
We can count
Oh,
it.
we didn't count the reissues. That was a sticking point.
I counted one. But like this has enough. I think this should, if this makes it into the top 10, I think this should change up enough. The faceplates are different enough.
Yeah, I'd count
Yeah.
this in the top 10. Yeah.
And it comes with an alien. So it's enough different.
Yeah.
They probably updated the joints as well because the first version, the arms and legs don't move as smoothly as Woody.
Got it.
Mm-hmm. And Wade, LOL. Everybody's saving money, not splurging. And now some
Yeah.
toys to buy.
Screw that.
Talk about the news.
I'm not saving
It's
any.
just news.
Yeah, she does look good. I'm tempted.
She does. I don't think you would regret getting her.
Okay, whatever enabler.
You are bouncing around like crazy, Chris.
Sorry. The Scarian Iron Man hot toy from What If.
I still have to finish the What If series. I'm a few episodes back.
I think this is the second episode in.
Yeah.
Was it? Then I
Yeah.
fell asleep.
I don't remember.
Are you watching any of those?
I watched like the first 3 eps of the second season recently, but I didn't pay attention too much. I don't even know what
Yes.
this is.
I was distracted. I
found that like it was really hard to pay attention.
Looks like
Right?
a Digimon.
I agree.
Right.
I agree.
I mean,
I
I
was
would
thinking
think
for
like
that.
this if this was like a legend. This looks fun enough.
I think after the fourth and fifth episodes, they get really good.
okay. Yeah, I just gotta stick with it. It's Marvel, so of course I'm gonna watch it.
yeah, right after the episode Happy Saves Christmas, I think they start
Happy
to like
Saves Christmas is great.
try to touch things together.
That's the last one I just saw. That was the last one I saw. It was Happy.
I think
Saves Christmas.
that was me too. Yeah.
Dario, have you watched Die Hard?
The movie?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, the musical from
Every
Bob's
Christmas.
Burgers, clearly.
Yeah. I
Did
only
you-
say
did
that
you hear
because
that,
one
Chewy?
of us here have not watched it.
Yeah. Did you
but
hear
have you
how? Did you hear the tone in which Dario answered that? Yeah.
Yeah?
Like
Well, he had a
Who
question
hasn't?
like, "Oh, the movie or the Bob's Burgers episode?" Was it
No, I never watched
Work
Bob's
Hard
Burgers.
or Die Trying, the musical?
Yeah, no. We're talking about the movie.
I
Yippee-ki-yay.
love. So I guess Trevor.
Okay.
That's not going to be one of his 1/6 toys to shoot.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I put it in for news. It was kind of a slow news week because of the holidays and whatnot, but I just put it in. It was relevant to What If. I thought it was interesting.
I
Hot
like the
Toys
episode.
doing something like this, you know?
I have the Lego version of this that came out a year and a half ago. I enjoy it. If this was a Marvel
What?
Legends
This-
figure, I would probably be interested.
There's a Lego version of this figure. Didn't
So
you just...
that episode was supposed to air on the first season.
Oh, wow! You just blew my mind. It's up
Oh,
there
I
with
did-
the kneecaps.
You
and
heard
the
about that,
elbows.
right?
No, I'm just now actually having a flash. I'm like, oh, that's right. There was the episode with Tony and Grandmaster. I did not really pay attention at all. I gotta go
Wait,
back.
Wade Create's right. That is a big laser man.
That is
Oh
a
my God,
huge laser.
You got to get that, Chris. You have
And
to
then
get this.
customize it.
Oh, number 29. Is that what you're saying of 2024?
That's right. I mean, it counts. Only one slot.
So Dario, do you know the whole story of every episode we go? Do you know the whole story about Laser Man?
About what?
About Laser Man?
It's about Die
Laser
Hard.
So, when I was 9 years old, I made a comic book called Laser Man, and basically it was Iron Man with a big L on his head. And so I brought it up in one stream, and we decided to every time we talk about Laser Man, like someone in the chat talks about a new villain, talking about like the myth behind Laser Man. One day I decided to shoot out like 5-6 page like origin script of Laser Man, and it's turned into this whole thing. I also took the day to make a custom Laser Man, and I thought I did a pretty amazing job. I took every single customization skills that I had in me to make this guy right here, Laser Man.
Oh, what the hell? That's not pretty, that's pretty cool.
Pretty cool, right? And then not only that, because of the stream, we all as a community started thinking about, and I have a huge notes list on my phone of all the different villains that could come out. So we have this guy. He's Reflect Sean.
Did you recently add a goatee to him?
Oh no, the goatee was always there. That was actually Unworthy's suggestion. He's
Trevor's killing me right now with this comment.
He goes every. The reason Reflect Sean has a goatee is because Unworthy said every Sean he knew had a goatee like that.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
There's one of the major villains. His name is Shitstorm. Sorry, Shitstorm. So
Dare you mess up his name like that?
Yeah, sorry,
truthfully,
Shitstorm.
Shit Show is a better name. I actually like that more.
Shit Show's good. Oh, you know what? I pulled out some figures. During Legion's Con, we had a Laser Man kind of like thing. This is a Machu special right here. Look at that. Beautiful.
Is he wearing like Speedos?
I mean, that's just a representation. This is a Simon Toast special right here. That's cool. Pretty cool. This one is a no chewing special over here. No chewing. This is his take on an extremis armor. So different laser men, and his one of the main villains, or maybe ally, we're not really sure yet, is a cow, his best friend, named Mudarin, or the Divine Bovine, right here. So beautiful.
That's funny, bro.
It's a good one.
That's
so everyone,
funny.
yeah. So that's the origin of Laser Man and all that. So.
And his amazing friends.
If you would like to give it continue following the adventures of Laser Man, there's an Instagram page moderated by Toy Father. Get Lazed, and this is the real from Legion's Con.
Not only that, you know what? We have such a great fan base, Dario. Like, it's crazy. I'm gonna go to solo again. We had Weed Crate. He made this for me, my own Laser Man legend. Look, he put Laser Man there.
Oh, nice.
He put the origin back there. Like, this is nuts. Like,
yeah.
I mean, yeah, everyone, we create, you're the best. That's pretty awesome. Okay, what are we? Oh, yeah, put him back. All right, so yeah, Laser Man. What if? Here we go. Let's go to the secret hashtag.
All right.
Hashtag TPC_holiday.
Yes, it was holidays for all of the month of December.
Amazing, friends.
That's pretty good. So each week we pick a few photos. People have tagged their photos using TPC_holidays. Also, we have an Instagram page that people can tag as well, so we can be sure to see them. This is a photo that I picked. It's by figure photographer, Superman descending against, I assume, Christmas lights. Love it.
Great. I like that one. This one I picked Alicio Burr.
It used to be Brazil. I wonder why it's cut off, or
yeah,
they changed it.
I just love this Mezco of Superman, and he did a great job with this photo.
Yeah,
it's a nice like homage to Chris Reeves when at the end of the movies.
Yes,
when he's flying, and then you see him like when he does that turn, he looks at the camera and then turns,
flies over. Yep.
Yeah, that kind of reminded me of that.
It's pretty
And
cool.
this one is Yimba's on. Oh yeah.
Was not bad, but this is that he picked by Alpha Tone 1990. This is a sick shot.
Yeah, this is a great one.
It made me immediately search for the SH figure arts of Tony Stark, and I could not find it. I'm like, damn it, I waited too long.
Hold on, we got to go back to this chat. An alter ego, Glazer Man. He eats glazed donuts. Love that.
I love that one. Can I be that character?
Yes.
In the Laser Man
Laser Man
I
lore?
got it.
reading.
We'll pull out
Table
the
reads.
Wong Marvel Legend and workshop that one.
Ooh, there we go.
And then we got Chris preaching Laser Man like Palpatine talking about the trash. Okay, thanks for me. Deep cut. A Lazing Friends workshop it. Please, Trevor, please continue. So those are our picks for the secret hashtag. Secret hashtag for this month is
TPC Royal Rumble, because it's a Royal Rumble this month. So I think Matt, you're in.
I'm in.
We're doing a stream to watch the Royal Rumble this year. It'll be on Saturday, the 27th. Dario, do you watch wrestling?
Not anything current, to be honest with you. I used to be heavy into it around Monday Night Wars, and even before that, like when I first got to this country, I would remember watching it like on Channel 5 Saturday mornings and things like that.
I remember Channel 5. It was like right around the American Gladiators time slot too.
my god, yes.
Yeah.
Right after, after that was what was the
WMAC Masters.
WMAC
Yeah,
Masters.
dude, so dope.
So good. But if you're interested, you're welcome to join us as well. We watch it on Peacock and then barely talk about it for a stream.
Streaming on the cock.
All right. Hey, Dario, you gave us some features. We're going to talk about some 3 features that you had highlighted. One from a lesser known dude named SJT Bananas. Who's this?
There's some, some up and comer. This is one of his better shots
It's a great shot.
as of late. I hate this guy so bad, bro. I
So amazing.
I text him and I was like, oh, I just hate you. I'm like, why? You're so good. But shout outs to Johnny, man. Johnny is like the coolest friend ever. Like the very few times that I do take a photo, he's right there with any type of help that I can ask him. And like dude, this right here just screams out like a movie still,
It does.
like just looking at it. I text him and I said, dude, like I hear the rain, I feel like the movie scene. It's everything about it is just so dope.
It's really good. The rain, yeah. Oh man, even the gun he's holding. So
Yeah.
good.
Oh, you got to see you have to see all the toys that this guy has to do these shots. It's
So just a preview. January is a big month for the Toy Daddies, and we have a lot of guests. Next week we may or may have a guest set up. Not sure yet, hasn't confirmed. But the week after that we have Mitchell Wu,
ooh,
and then right after that we have his nephew Sergeant Bananas.
ooh.
So we have a back-to-back Woos. So we're really excited.
That's awesome. Johnny's a great guy, man. He's super cool. He loves talking about the photography and shit and stuff.
Like, I wonder, is he shooting this through a 1/12 car?
You know what? I don't
Yeah.
even know what it is. It's just what he's using. I just wish I had.
He's using the Lawa lens.
It's
Wow.
He's using the
crazy.
periscope.
You talking about snipers before? This is a sniper lens right there.
So good, yeah.
It's
Man.
insane. It was between this and the Logan shot that he just recently put up. It was this one for me. And,
Yeah, he makes this figure look alive. Wow, it's amazing.
the lens that I actually use to shoot that I'm in love with, if I knew where my camera was. Oh, is
Oh, that's a cool lens.
Yeah.
Mm.
So his is he has
man.
the periscope, so he can actually. So mine just is a straight lens, but his has like a periscope, so you can have. It'll be coming out of the side, so you can have this on like the floor or through the car, right? I wanna upgrade to that lens that Johnny has.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
amazing.
it's crazy. I ended up getting because he switched over from Canon to Sony, so I was fortunate enough for him, and I got his macro
The 100 millimeter.
Oh,
yeah,
my
that's a
gosh,
good one.
dude.
and I don't take it off the camera. I just love this lens so much, and he hooked it up with the killer homie hookup.
That's amazing. That was a great pick.
Great shot.
King B. Koopa.
Oh, so good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was one of the fellow guys that I had on the show, and man, I just fell in love with his photography, and because I love this figure, like even without even taking it out the box, I love Biggie as the rapper itself, and this right here, I was like, yeah, I'm watching like a video from back in the day.
That figure is really good.
Yeah,
The shot is really good. But the figure is surprisingly really good.
interesting. Oh my god, I kind of want ODB.
They're both really good.
They're both excellent.
I really want ODB.
I got them at Decon from the Super 7 booth.
Yeah, I haven't seen you pose ODB.
I actually didn't even get to pose. I didn't really pose them on Wall XD. It was Mario who was posing them.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. I just bought them to put them on the display.
Awesome. In Toy Mirth, we know Anthony.
Toy Mirth!
He upgraded his kit too.
Oh, did he
That's a
really?
Great shot.
Yeah, he I think he went the Panasonic route.
Yeah, he did.
What did he use here to make
I
this?
think it was
Oh.
hot glue, no?
Hot glue. Yeah.
Yeah.
So did he ruin a figure or what?
No, he said
No,
like
he
no.
just
I remember
hot
when
glue.
he described like in his post. It's hot glue. There's apparently black hot glue sticks,
Mhm.
and he said it didn't damage the figure at all. Peeled right off. Like, has anyone else done? Matt, did you do it when you did your symbiote shot, or you just used the
I
NJ
used
Tree
D
stuff?
Blake's. Well, I used NJ Tree's printouts,
Yeah.
and then I used D Blake's webs, the Venom
Okay.
webs. So it's basically like black hot glue over it,
Mhm.
right? So basically, yeah, I just didn't do the hot glue part. It was already done, and then I posed it. I'm like, where was this during that symbiote shot?
This is courage.
You should have submitted
Wow.
this.
This is amazing.
The lighting, like I wish I can do toy photography as the pictures I've picked and other ones that I follow, but like I just appreciate the art of it, and like when I see things like this, like the lighting coming through the window, just it screams at me. Look how it's hitting that figure in the face, like the mask, right?
Yeah.
Like Spidey's mask. It's just like little things like that is so killer. Like, oh my god, I love it.
Dario,
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
had some awesome shots of the crow.
Nah.
Dude, you really did. I'm like, I was really impressed with how you did the lighting on your shots of the crow.
No,
When you
thank you.
when you sent that to me, I was like, holy crap! You should
I
do
know,
that more.
I did. I
Much more.
took that shot when I decided to get off of social media for like a week or so, and I was like, nah, damn. I'm like, I really like this shot. Well, like, I'm not even posting it.
Just gonna pull it up for a sec. Yeah, this is a great shot.
I was gonna say I have it on my phone, but it wouldn't do it justice. Yeah,
Oh
Dude,
yeah, that's great.
Mhm.
the pose,
Yeah, the pose.
the atmosphere you're getting in here, it's perfect.
Yeah, again, man. Shout out to Johnny for helping me with the rain and everything. Like, it took me a whole memory card to then start deleting just to try to get it like where it was.
I believe it.
Mhm.
Yeah, I love that one. That's a great one. Wow.
I've also never seen this movie.
I haven't seen this for the crow. I'm with you too. But Dario, dude, like you keep saying, you talk to all these guys. You've been learning. You're a sponge, and you actually have on the Toy Migos YouTube channel. Currently 8 episodes are up of Behind the Lens. So I don't know if you want to talk about that at all, or like who you've gotten a chance to talk to. I know Trevor was your last episode. The spoiler alert for people.
Yeah. So when was it? Last year, right? We did the show. So the year prior, I came up with an idea, and I was like, it would be pretty cool because, again, I want to learn how to do this, and I would like to ask people questions about it. Prior to the show, not for nothing, I would ask. Sometimes I'll hit up people, and I'll be like, hey, like, how'd you do this? How'd you do that? And it felt like almost like a secret. Like no one wanted to share stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So luckily for me, I ended up hooking up with like 8 guys. You mentioned Trevor. I got Machu on there. I had Jay Shot on there. I had Johnny and Cheney. King B. Cooper was on there. So many dope people, man. Dwayne Shoots Toys. It was so crazy, and like everybody was just so open about it and telling me things, and it's great because basically I'm doing the show for myself because I want to know these things, but it's also for people that maybe want to get into it or just starting. Because my whole thing was, I want to do this. It looks like fun, but I suck. I don't know how to pose. I definitely don't own a camera. These guys probably got some high-end equipment. And man, like talking with everybody, Trevor was like showing me a shot, and he was like, I took this with my phone, and I couldn't even tell. And it's just like, it's insane. You know what I mean? So like, it's little things like that I wanted to do the show. And, luckily for me and my procrastinating, I actually did it. And shout out to Norin Radicals on Instagram, because I asked for help on on my podcast when whatever I was doing, whatever you call it, whatever. And he messaged me right away and said, hey, dude, I'll help you. And if it wasn't for him, the show would have never came, to fruition, because he made it what it is. Literally, I just sat down and talked to these guys, but he actually made it into a show. And, shout out to him. So, but it was awesome talking to everybody, and just, we all talk about toys and stuff like that, but I want to know, like, how did you get to this point in the, like, what kind of settings do you use? What lenses are you using? What equipment, like accessories, what lighting, all the little things that you don't see, because all we see is the picture at the end. But I want the process, because I like to know how things work, and how did you get to that point? And so that's what, like, basically what the show's about. It's like the process of like doing what you're doing.
No, that's awesome, man. And any potential plans for, you don't have to lock yourself into any timelines. Will it be coming back, like any few episode 9 down the road?
So yeah, I didn't realize that it's been so long. Like I was telling you before the show, that the last ep aired right before or right after San Diego Comic-Con, and I was like, man, that was like 6 months ago. So as of today, I hit up a few people, and I'm shooting to start everything up again. Like not the actual show putting it out, but like the whole thing come February.
Nice. And
it's going to be season 2, and, maybe longer than the 8 episodes. And I have like some ideas to change it up from the first season. Like the first season was like me talking and introducing Machu, and then we'll cut halfway through the interview per se, and then we'll show photos of like 5 photos of like from where he started to the point where he's at now, to basically show the progression, right? Because we all want to see that too, right? I don't want to just see a photo from Johnny and like, what we just saw. I'm like, no, I want to see what you used to do before with the old Playmates turtles, the Mondo Gecko skateboarding on a rail, like that's the stuff I do now compared to what you got. So things like that, and like I want to switch it up, and I got some ideas, and we'll see,
great, man.
Yeah,
dude.
The hard part is the interviews. Once I get that through, then I can do everything else.
That's true. But you just got to get the footage in the can, as they say,
yeah,
right?
Exactly.
But dude, they're great, and I do highly encourage our audience to go check them out. Again, over on the Toy Migos YouTube channel, under the video section, you can scroll down, you'll find them all. But yeah, they're really great, man. And again, I'm encouraging you to keep it going, so I want to ask you about it.
Yeah, I mean, no, I really do want to do it. Like, you know, like the first season, you see some of these guys and like, oh man, these guys are awesome. But like, I don't want people think that I'm just gonna get like the top of the best of the best. Like, I want to hear from everybody. Like,
You could ask us. we'll join you.
Like, if you're just starting to like maybe like you got like 100 pictures in or something, or like you're someone like a Trevor or Johnny, you know, things like that. Like, you know, I want to hear from everybody because everybody's different, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not everybody does the same thing. And from the episodes that I have out now, it's you hear it like everybody's different, like the way they do things and how they come up, like finishing it up and stuff.
There's a lot of good photographers who just use their phone too. Like,
yeah. It's crazy.
That's so true.
And that's what I want people to know. Like, it's like to understand. It's like, trust me, I was just sitting on Instagram and I'm like, damn, I wish I could do this, but I need probably all this high-end gear and stuff, because you see the behind the scenes of these guys, right? And like, you're like, oh, I can't afford that, but then you don't really need all that. You don't really need all that. And
Yeah,
like,
you
that's
don't.
what I learned prior to the show, and then even more with the show, you know. And I picked up a whole bunch of other tips, like King B. Koopa hooks up his camera with an HDMI cable to a mini screen so he can see way better than what you would get out of this little thing. Right? So I bought one right after that, me talking to him. I got a 32-inch and I did that and I was like, wow. Right there.
Yep.
You know, it's lighting. Lighting is so important. Like, literally, what I feel like with the photography, from what I got to learn from these guys, is the figure itself is probably like second or third, fourth compared to everything else before. Like, you know, it's crazy, man, what you learn. So, yeah, if you guys want to check it out, and you know, there's 8 episodes, and hopefully sooner than later, I got season 2 out.
All right, nice.
That's awesome. All right, Dario, thanks for giving us your features. Now let's dive in to the top 10.
How you doing on time, Dario? you still go? Now we're starting the top 10.
Yeah, we go.
You guys do this top 10 like you're on the West Coast.
I know.
That's why we do it. It's intentional. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, up first we got Shelly Corbett Photography. This awesome Lego shot. Machu, what do you think about the shot?
Oh, Machu.
I mean, I like the how the focus is on the two figures in the front, but then you also have the bokeh in the back with the Christmas tree.
Yeah.
But like, is that a Lego Christmas tree or is that like
I think it is.
Yeah.
I think so.
And it actually lights up?
Ooh, good question.
Yeah, my daughter was asking for a pink Christmas Lego tree, and I said, "What is that?" And then I went on Amazon and saw that it was actual thing, so it might be.
And now, is that bokeh like?
Is that custom bokeh you're thinking?
Yeah, that's it's fascinating. I really like it.
Yeah, that's cool. Do we have any answers from Shelly?
We do indeed. So for this shot, this is a pretty simple setup. More story-driven than in-camera effects. It's a play on the story of the Gift of the Magi. Oh, I love that story, where two people think deeply about what their special person would like for the holidays. The setup was thrown together with what I had in my studio: winter paper backdrop, some fake plastic snow, a few trees from miniature trees, and a few trees from miniature trees. I added a fence to draw the viewer into the scene. Otherwise, it would have been a flat horizontal composition, something I try to avoid. And in terms of what's bringing them joy, I love the camaraderie, seeing the awesome creativity, and simply being with people who enjoy this hobby as much as I do. Watching the toys come to life it always lifts my mood. So watching the toys come to life always lifts my mood. And then something to plug is toyphotographers.com is a blog that Shelly runs. It's been quiet in 2023 because of changes in my life, but I'm back at it. And if anybody wants to get involved to either write, review, or share, please hit them up. As always, other than thanking us for, so thank you. And I think, did Fernando write something for that blog? I think so.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, guys out there, like, again, another awesome website. And if you hit up Shelly, you'll be able to get something out there if you want to, create something for the blog. So that's really awesome.
And as we're going through this top 10, make sure you give all these people a follow. They work so hard. They've gotten here, and it's just a lot of fun to support each other in this community, because that's what this is about.
Yeah.
One thing about this photo, I really love how Shelly posed the figures hiding the gift behind their back. It looks very sincere, very earnest. Really great job.
Yeah. Oh, adorable.
Yeah,
let's move on to number.
Number 9.
Thank you.
I was going to start this one off because this is my neighbor. This is Dan. When I say my neighbor Dan,
the neighbor Dan.
This is my neighbor Dan.
This is Dan that every Friday you have pizza nights with.
Yes, just about every Friday.
We're never invited to.
Never.
You live in Massachusetts.
That's why we have our own nacho night.
And like he said earlier, he might be already sleeping now. But when he said earlier tonight, is that it's true. Like, we bumped into each other when my wife and I first moved to this neighborhood, and I had about 300 Instagram followers, and I was like, so I do this thing called toy photography, and from there, like, our friendship has blossomed, and I've clearly enabled him into getting some toys. And yeah, man, he kills it. And I'm so happy that he's been featured on TPC before, but to crack the top 10, and now we get this chance to talk about his picture. So I'm just like a proud big brother. It's very nice. So I love this shot. I thought this was so great. A nice contemplative, Steve Rogers reading his book, cozying up, Christmas Eve. I love his setup. And he's rocking the Wayne Manor, which is one of my favorite dios that came out last year. From McFarlane, again, $35. It's like that thing is coming so handy. But that's my take. Okay, I'll pass the baton.
Mario?
Nah, this is dope, man. I like it. I love the things like his shield and the helmet, the book all set up in the front right there.
Both shields, yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the one in the back too, right?
The old school shield.
Yeah.
The props. The package is from one of the Indiana Jones figures, I think.
Yes, he got deep into that hole. He went deep into the Hasbro line. I really if I'm going to chime in real quick too. I like the lighting, because that's the fireplace back there, and that's something that I know that he's been working on, is incorporating more RGB lights, and I like that it's replicating the glow from the fireplace, the lighting hitting Steve.
Is he also replicating the moonlight too? It looks like, because there's like a blue light coming from above.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so neat.
Nice job, Dan.
And we do have answers. So here we go. I wanted to put together something that everyone looks forward to with the holidays. Relaxing. So I use my go-to figure and dio. The 20th anniversary cap is one of my favorites, especially with the extra head and the unmasked look. And the Wayne Manor dio may be the most useful dio on the block. I threw in the Christmas tree, and then added some books and the shields that would be in Cap's study. Then I added some orange light to mimic the crackling fireplace. I had a lot of fun with the setup and was proud of how it came out. Well, you should be, Dad. It's great, man. And then what's making him happy right now is seeing all the awesome shots people are doing with the Mezco Gotham by Gaslight Batman. One of my favorite storylines, and the figure is off the charts, and the amazing toy photographers out there are knocking it out of the park. So there we go.
Awesome.
Thanks, Dan. Congratulations, buddy. Number 9. Whoop, whoop.
Good job, Dan.
Number 8.
Hey. The Muppets.
The Airless Wonder 85. Look at this ensemble shot.
It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is
shout
that
out to the
true?
chef for me having my notifications on eBay for that kitchen.
Oh, that kitchen is dope.
Oh, yeah.
I saw that. I know. I might have to go back and see. There's a vintage toy store up here called Pandora's Box, and I saw that, and I also saw the drum set, the animal drum set and
Yeah.
stage, and I'm
Yeah.
like, damn it, I'm gonna one day, one day I will have them.
Yeah, the animal drum set's good.
You know what? That pickup truck, my sister-in-law has it. I think that's from Target because I
Yeah, what is
swear
that
that thing is like
logo?
1/12 scale
I think that's
it's,
either from Target
Hobby Lobby.
or Hobby,
or Hobby
yeah,
Lobby.
exactly.
Yeah,
It's just a truck. Is that what it is?
yeah.
It's like a die-cast truck.
right.
You can pick up at Hobby Lobby.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they have something like see like that.
Yeah, that's it. Yep.
It's like the perfect. It's the perfect size.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially for those Muppets. Wow, that's pretty awesome.
I just love how packed this scene is. It's just, but everything like it's just so much to take in, but it's not overwhelming. It's just there's so much color and detail, and all these characters are so wonderful. Like, it's just it's nice eye candy.
Yeah, it is. It's all the colors all
Mhm.
blend together. They're great.
Unfortunately, we do not have answers from Lucas, who is Earless Wonder 85. But again, reminder: go check out any of these accounts if they are new to you, and go follow, support, and thanks for what you're doing, Lucas. This is awesome, man.
Awesome.
Congratulations. And Shroomy said that kitchen will forever be my white whale.
Well, let's move on to number 7.
7.
Jimbo, would you?
Just say it quick, pull it like a band-aid. Go.
Hafada rebels.
Yes, Fada Rebel.
Hafada rebels. Hafada rebels. Okay, we do our
Hafada
best. We
Rebels.
try. We want to
Perfect.
get it right. This is gorgeous. All right, who's starting? Machu, start it up.
Is this a Christmas ornament?
It can't. No, that's a furry jacket.
I think that's
That-
the Black Series one, that little that came by itself in that little squared box.
I think you're right.
I
But
don't
doesn't
know.
that look cloth on the neck?
I think that would be too big for that bow. If it was
Yeah.
Black Series,
I don't think that's Black Series.
It's not.
I have no idea what that toy
I think
is.
it might be an ornament.
In an actual fabric outfit, though. I guess.
I don't think that.
Sure.
I don't
I
think
mean-
it's fabric.
I'm telling you, I blew it up on my TV. It looks like it's textured, real.
Yeah, no, I see it right now. It's huge on mine. It looks like fabric, but maybe we'll find out in his answers.
True.
Either way, it's beautiful. I love the bokeh. It's very interesting background for the shot.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's what's nice about the Christmas time. You get shots like the one we just had with Kat, where it's clearly like in scale themed. And then I also, because I've done this too, when there's so much Christmas joy in the house and the lights and everything, like sometimes just taking a picture of a toy in front of the Christmas tree and get that nice Christmas bokeh, like it's just a nice image. Like this is a glow. It just makes me smile. It's so cute. I love the placement of that. What's it called? Not mistletoe, but the berries. What is that called?
Berries.
I don't know what it's called. People in the chat, what are the berries called? Thank you.
There's a name for those. Trevor says that could be a 1/4 scale Groku, or the. Hot
I will tell you, he tells us the answer. So,
Yay!
yeah. What are those berries?
Thank you, sir.
Mistletoe. Weight crate says it's mistletoe
Mistletoe. It is mistletoe. Okay. Thank you.
or hollybush. I don't know. Well, Hotter Rebels did write back to us. I'm currently on deployment in Africa. Thank you for your service. I brought this 1/4 scale Grogu with me. The decorations were all from a care package from a nonprofit organization. I wasn't really expecting to find any decorations. Very nice.
Awesome.
What's making you happy right now? Despite being deployed here in Africa, I have toy photography friends that have been with me throughout this journey. I've been posting spare shots from before I deployed and looking forward to coming home and unboxing and photographing my Hot Toys. Hot Toys fan here.
Is this a
That's
one?
awesome.
Is this the Hot Toys Grogu?
He said a 1/4 scale, so I'm guessing it is.
Yeah.
It's this.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, hold on. Solo shot.
That would make sense for the size of the bow.
Yeah, that's it. That's
Oh,
it. That's
That's
it.
really cool. Oh,
what is
That's
that
cool.
toy?
Macho, you have all the best toys.
It's a hot
See?
toy.
This my sister got me this.
That's a hot toy, but not. But
Yeah.
did they also make a 1/6 scale?
This is a 1/4 scale.
Jeez, that one's awesome.
That's-
That would, you know what that would go
I was looking
well
at
with?
the ears, and then I was just like, "Oh my
Really?
god, that's I could tell that like it would work."
Show off.
Now-
it goes well with the Stitch, by the way. You could put the Stitch head on there.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh,
The Revoltech Stitch.
Go
Why don't you
ahead,
pull that one
Chewie.
out?
It's in the other room.
we can wait. We have a 4-hour stream. Go get it.
I know exactly where it is too.
Actually, Revoltech Stitch probably should have made the news, or was it last week?
That was last week.
Oh, that was last week. Never mind. It did make the news.
Oh. Well, congratulations. Let's move on to number 6.
Number 6.
I could pull out this figure too if you want.
Yeah,
I'm kidding.
keep going,
I'm kidding.
keep going.
Optimus Crime. Wow, lighting goes a
Yeah.
long way.
Mm-hmm. I mean, remember, like the whole concept of photography, and just a good reminder, like photography is capturing light. Always keep that in mind. Lighting is like so huge. I mean, again, the lighting father. That was my first nickname for you, Chris. Way back when.
Clever. It's clever.
But it's so true. This is such a gorgeously lit shot.
That's the Grime City photo booth too. I mean, phone booth.
Mhm.
Hey, Machu, look what I have.
Hold on 1 second.
Wait, I got mine back here too. Look, it's right here. There we go.
I don't have one of those yet.
I have
It's
one
up
up there. It's up there.
Right on top of it. There we go.
You guys said I didn't need it.
Yeah, you
I
don't
never
need that.
said that. I never
I-
said that. I said
no.
you should get it.
I told you when I ordered. I'm like, he's got 6 up there. Go, somebody go get it now.
Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Well, Optimus Crime is here in the chat. No, you should absolutely be proud of the lighting on this one. I'm
Yes.
especially interested. I love that one shadow across the chest. Again, just replicating whatever fence, just whatever it is. Doesn't matter. I just love how it's hitting Peter.
Yeah, it really is. Like, first of all, no one uses a phone booth like this, but if they were, it would look like this. Well, Optimus Crime gave us some awesome answers. Story behind the photo: Peter B. in the amazing phone booth from Grime City. I'd like to imagine that maybe he's just had his spidey senses alerted.
Mm.
What's making me happiest in the toy community right now is seeing a lot of great support between artists sharing each other's work and really helping each other to grow as much as possible on IG these days. And I asked him a third question because he's been on the TPC top 10 for a while. What is your favorite pizza? Favorite pizza has gotten to be the Canadian Special. Canadian Special, what's that, you ask? It's a pepperoni, cheese, bacon, and mushrooms. We got to try that next time, guys.
I love it. Yeah, we definitely have to.
Pepperoni, cheese, bacon, and mushrooms. Okay.
Not crazy about
Canadian
mushrooms, but I've gotten
Wait a second. What kind of
better with
bacon?
them.
Is it Canadian bacon?
Yeah, it's a Canadian bacon. Optimus
That's
Prime.
ham.
There's a big difference.
I'll
Like to
still
know.
eat it. I'll still eat it. No worries.
Why don't we put both?
Are we just assuming it's Canadian bacon?
Yes.
I mean, he does open up
Wow.
with Canadian Special.
Let's not make any
Exactly.
assumptions, people.
Okay, real
Well,
bacon. He said
real
real bacon.
It's real bacon.
Real bacon.
Wow, you guys, seriously. Assuming everything.
Gotta be careful with these Canadians.
I will also say with the photo, Peter would be the type of sperm that doesn't have a cell phone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Totally.
yeah.
And just a dime or a quarter, whatever it takes nowadays. Optimus Crime, congratulations. Awesome photo. Thank you for sharing those answers. Let's move on to number 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 5.
Oh, nice.
Yayu toy photo.
Can I just say I'm still scared to take? I haven't touched Mezco 89 yet. I still haven't touched him since I initially shot him.
Is he displayed?
Yes, in my little plastic prison for him.
I've touched my
Will you
Batman.
ever touch him again, or is this
Yes.
one of those things that's just in your collection now? You know it's there, but the box will never be opened.
No. He's displayed in his little acrylic case, and I was just looking for some hands for like this GoPro, trying to resort some stuff real quick, and I just saw the head sculpts, and I went, "All right, what am I doing? Why am I not using this guy more?" So this picture also, I will say, is inspiring me to want to take him out this weekend and get some photographs done because this is freaking awesome.
That's pretty awesome. You should check out the
Nice.
SH Figure Arts Flash one too. It's pretty cool.
That's is that coming too? That's in my pile of loot. That's it. That's number 4.
Is that in your
yeah.
pile, Richard?
You got a heck of a pile of loot waiting for you.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Poison Ivy. My goodness. Yeah. Wow. What Babber Returns holiday photo. Amazing. I love it. What's the over under? Is this flour or baking soda? We talked about this last week.
Oh, good call, Dari. What do you think? Yeah, because we were talking about flour or what was the other one, Matt?
Baking
baking
soda?
soda.
Baking soda.
No, man. All I know is I want to try this with the flour.
I think it's
Yeah.
flour.
You're going flour?
What if it's neither? What if it's something else that's white and powdery?
Powdered sugar.
Exactly.
Powdered sugar makes a lot of sense.
Where's that comment? At least it's not.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the chat. I'm just it is pretty late. I will say that. Must not have.
Yeah, let's.
White peach sand.
There
There
you
you
go.
go.
Oh,
Salt.
nice.
Oh, could you imagine you're using salt with your mezcal?
Oh my god. Well, I'm still trying to get over the powdered sugar. It's delicious. Well, Yayu didn't get back to me with answers, but that's okay. Give this guy a follow. He's been on the top 10 before.
Nope, don't do flour.
All right,
Trevor
thank you,
says no to
Trevor.
flour.
Okay.
Why not?
Is it
And
baking soda?
so baking soda, Trev, like what would you recommend if someone out there or one of us wants to try like a snowy shot with our toys?
What about yeast? Can I use yeast?
Yeast,
Would
yes.
that be a better?
I mean, if he says powdered sugar, that'd be great.
Trevor, tell me the
messy.
difference between baking powder and baking soda.
Good
That'd be the
question.
first step for me.
That's a good question.
I will say, Optimus Prime, that's why I haven't done too much in the way of using water all but sweat or trying snow or things. Like the most I've gotten is like kinetic sand.
We have not referred
Oh,
to
fuck,
ABW
what?
in quite a while.
Oh yeah, hey, deep cut 2024. Got to bring it back.
Should ABW be our tag team?
ABW? Oh,
ABW.
that's really good. That's really good.
Isn't it ABW? It's Machi's not into
Blended
this.
toilet paper work? What do you mean, Steve? What do you think Steve means? What is blended toilet paper? For what? For like
For anything.
That'd be
Anything
messy.
you need.
2-ply or 1-ply?
I mean, if it's blended, I would say it's one, right?
Quilted, right?
No, there's no quilting in blended.
No, I do love this photo. I love
nice.
Yeah, it's just a cool composition. I love the very subtle Christmas lights in the back. It's cool.
Vast filter sand and model.
Okay.
railroad.
Thank you, Trevor. Again, sharing your knowledge,
Okay.
buddy. Appreciate it.
Go to the Googles.
Model.
Oh, if you get it fine enough, like that's what looks so good in here is that it looks,
Powdery.
yeah.
All right.
We'll have to look into those things. That's awesome, man. Congratulations, a great pick. And I'm just gonna point out my eyes continue to get drawn to the hubcap. That was a
Yes.
great placement of the
Yeah.
Batmobile.
Yeah, great idea. All right, let's move into number 4.
Number 4.
Yes.
Yeah.
Danger Room Toy Photography. Yeah,
Does anybody have this croc?
I
This
do.
is
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks
How-
awesome in the box.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
In the box.
I've still been debating on getting this croc though.
I think you can pass.
Because this is the Fiore one, is a Veteran William Company one.
I think there's it's either Max Bird or I was looking at a lot of soft goods, but they make the Arkham orange jumpsuit for this figure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It's so good. Looks so good.
I mean, he's huge. This guy's pretty
That
big.
is a huge croc. Yeah.
He's a huge croc.
And as Wade Create's saying, yeah, Danger Room Toy Photography. It's an excellent account, and like you said, dude puts out bangers every day.
It's pretty good.
And Rick Jones is saying, Wilderness Crocker. I think about getting him a lot. Well,
Yeah.
Chris, and Dario, jeez. Again, this is the stream where we talk about mental health and collecting habits, and then we enable each other.
Sleep apnea.
I was about to say, going back to the picture, I like that he used the Batman where it has the battle damage with the claws.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a good touch.
Yeah.
Really good
Perfect.
touch.
You know what? And that's another. I'm just going to remind Mezco why I fell in love with them early on was the variety of head sculpts, many of which included battle damage, which were so clutch. And I want them to get back to more of it. Not that they haven't gone away, but, like Constantine, amazing. But can you imagine if a few other ones had and included beat up head? It's perfect. It's so good.
We talked about that with Constantine. That was like one of the last few.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have any answers from Danger?
Yes, we do. Dial wise, Danger Room is saying Mike in real, his real name. Dial wise was pretty basic walls and floors made by myself. Furnace was from the NECA Nightmare on Elm Street set. Bucket and body parts were from McFarlane Movie Maniacs, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. What's making me happy in the community is the community itself and how positive it is. And it's been, how positive it is. I've been doing this just over a year and I cannot believe how many people I've met along the way and how much I'm inspired daily by my peers. Just over a year, that I messaged them after. I was like, just over a year. Wow, that's incredible. Great work, great growth. I'm really impressed.
Yeah. Well, great job, Danger.
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome photo. Let's move on to 3.
And by the way, I'm seeing some comments. Tariq the Geek, Jimmy, Tim Watts, Benny Blanks, Bonehead. Did we put something up about the giveaway? Did I miss something?
I was thinking
When I
the
went to the
same
bathroom?
thing as I was about to type hashtag giveaway. But I'm not watching. I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm not.
No, I just want to make sure that we do, just so everybody knows, we will
Yeah.
be doing our Fast Pass giveaway. We haven't set that up yet, but I'm noticing if you're watching through my stream, you do need to be in the Toy Pick community main chat in order to enter when we do the giveaway pass. So just so you guys know.
I've never seen these names though. Except for
I have not either. Just throwing it out there. Oh boy, dead internet. Here we go.
Just move forwards.
Just learned about that today.
Toy Tish with another awesome festive photo. Toy Father. All right, go first, man.
I mean, who loves just kind of dying down from the holiday season? This is great. I mean, very great Deadpool tangled up in some Christmas lights with the toddler turtles. Yeah, loved it.
The toddler turtles make it, man. I love. And what's that little chair that Raph is on? Such
I
an
don't know,
adorable
but that's
little.
awesome.
Was that a Johnny numero cinco chair? Shrunk it
Oh,
down.
Can you imagine? Johnny number cinco, are you making 1/18th versions of these for the turtles?
Yeah, exactly. It's so adorable. Let's see, that's what Shroom was saying. So freaking adorable. I love the wrapping of Deadpool in the lights, though, getting them all tied up in Christmas lights.
Yeah,
So cute.
that's a great touch.
And that's another little toy photography tip. I have one here. Let's see if you can see it when I turn it on. but copper wire light. Let's see, is that this stuff?
Yeah,
It's not. It's inexpensive and it's great for toy photography. Adding bokeh to shots, and you can string it around and your diodes and all sorts of great stuff.
I got some from Hobby Lobby that was like $1.50, and it's meant to go into like a wine bottle, so it has a cork stop at the, for the base. Yeah, super inexpensive.
So good, another little toy photography tip.
We do have answers. Toy Fish came back for the story behind the photo. It was a Christmas lights challenge for my local toy photo community at Toy Photo Cat. It has SH Figure Arts Deadpool 2, NECA TMNT Kids, and the dial is just some stuff I had mounted, nothing permanent. There's also a little bit of vapor smoke. For number 2, what's making them happy in the toy community? Discovering new talents with fresh views to connect with. Very cool. Should I buy Deadpool 2? The SH Figure Arts version?
I love that. I love that toy.
Yeah, it's a great one. You should also get a phone booth.
Yeah.
Save your money, Chewy.
Yeah.
Save your money.
Yeah.
The phone booth?
Save it for the phone booth.
I mean, you have the Yamaguchi Deadpool, right?
Yeah, he has trouble lifting his leg up.
Depends how much you really love Deadpool. I mean, he's my definitive Deadpool to such regards.
All right. Well, let's move on to number 2.
Let's do it. New York Rebel Photography. We know him.
Tommy Boy.
This was a funny picture.
Yeah. I like the use of the pigeons and the rats too.
Yeah.
It's got that Mezco. Is that at least one Mezco pigeon on the right? What's the one on the left? Is that one of his, or maybe that's a Go Figure Go one when he was selling with the con?
No idea.
Right? Because I thought Mezco was like, that was the one that everybody wanted from the bodega box, because it's like the only toy pigeons you can buy.
I bought that bodega box for all the accessories and stuff like that. I've never even opened it.
Really? Oh,
really?
Dude,
I bought it from a con.
It's a fun set.
Yeah, I need to open that.
Tommy always does great work. Awesome dio stuff. Look at again, this is a tremendous setup. All of his things are so like realistic looking. Great dio back there, and just again, this is such a great. It's just a great concept. Poor Machu.
Poor Machu. Poor Machu toy.
The pigeon is from the Green Vapor. Thank you, Optimus Prime. Vaporoni has another pigeon. Got it. And I know that's one of Tom. Yeah, Tom really loves that figure too. All right, cool. God, Tommy. This was a fantastic concept. Just I can't stop smiling about it.
Yeah, super funny.
I loved it.
I'm happy to see people playing with this Mezco Batman as well. You know, this is the second photo that got voted up in the top 10. Really cool. We do have some answers. For the first one about the story behind the photo, the figure is the Mezco 1989 Batman. I had this idea for a while. I really wanted to get some Christmas themed shots done. The night before I posted this photo, my 6-year-old daughter was singing the song, and it reminded me of this idea. I found 15 minutes free at the end of the night and took this photo. And for the second one, what's making them happy in the toy community? The photography is obviously great and fun to be creative, but it was unexpected when I started this hobby. It was just how awesome the toy community is and the people I've met. Going to toy shows and meeting up with a group of like-minded people, talking toys, laughing, and going out for drinks. Perfect.
So good. And I just want to let you guys know too that we'll get to hear from Tom, New York Rebel Photography, in my upcoming favorite figure video from my ToyCon recap, which is coming out. Let's plan on Friday. We'll plan on Friday. I'm gonna edit and fill, Friday.
Amazing job, New York Rebel. Always good to see you at the cons.
Mm-hmm.
Number 1.
111. It's Mateo Toy Photography.
Yo, that figure arts Buzz Lightyear, man. Oh, such a great figure.
It
Such
really
a great
is.
figure.
Yep.
I
See
wish
now, like,
all SH figure art figures were like this.
yeah, and I know. And see, this picture makes me want to go and revisit and take Buzz out. Like, and that's what's been fun. We have so many good toys, like already. Like, I want to go back and play with this guy again. Like, that Buzz is so sick.
Yeah, Sam. I mean, what a great mashup with Dragon Ball Z.
Mm-hmm.
Love this.
Samurai Chris, the toy dad is over here buzzing Machu out because he was showing off earlier.
Hey, thanks for joining us, Macho.
Yeah, thank you,
Appreciate
Matt.
it.
Of course, man.
And I do have some answers for this one. The two figures are SH Figure Arts Buzz Lightyear and Nappa from Dragon Ball Z. Use wire to attach them to stands and use the black wood board as a backdrop. Use the fog machine for the clouds. Cool. And for what's making them happy in the toy community, the camaraderie between photographers is outstanding.
Yeah.
Very cool.
I just gotta say, like, I'm really digging the colors, like the fact that the colors are popping off of the figures, like the decision to go like that, the grayscale touch of color, and I'm also super into the editing of like the jetpack. I love how the flame. It's all part of this kinetic motion that they created.
Absolutely, totally agree. And they used the fog machine to create the clouds. It's really cool.
Insane.
Oh, no way. Really? That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Back to this figure though. This was my favorite figure in 22, and when I think about my top 10 of 24, I would still pick this figure above those ones.
This
From this year.
above, like, from this year.
Yeah, above all the ones I picked this year. So a lot of Revoltech, and
This would beat out your Revos.
it would still beat it out. It has that
Wow.
perfect blend of articulation and accuracy to the character design, and it came with like all the accessories you needed, except for like, I think if his wrist thing opened up, I think that was my only. Would have been nice if that was the case.
Right.
So to me, it's for the character, it's the most perfect version I've seen like any figure.
Yeah, and even though we ended up buying that Buzz, the Revoltech from Toy Story, he's cute and adorable, but
I've used it
This is-
twice. Not
this
so much
is the-
fun.
this is the more fun Buzz to have for sure.
I did use them recently, which I was happy to do. But yeah, he's all right.
I just got to use it more. That's all.
Yeah.
Enforcement sets in.
Well, that was the top 10. That was
Boom!
great. That was a lot of fun.
Dario, we did it.
That was a great time.
You fading, or is this you're a night owl, so you're all right?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna jump on a stream right after this with Berserk 69 that was here, and
Hell yeah.
for the contest Migos to announce the winner and stuff.
Oh, that's right. So there you go. That's a nice
Nice.
little. Actually, this is a good little time. Dario, where can what kind of things would you like to plug before we set up our end of our show? what-
You can, I guess, if you want, you can follow me on at 80's Baybe on Instagram. All I do is post stories. I don't really post much. Maybe 1 or 4 pics throughout the year, if that's a lot. You can find me also posting up alongside Lago and Cheney on the Toy Migos Instagram page. On Contest Migos, but it's gonna get a new revamp soon.
Ooh.
So this month, yeah, and
Oh, nice. Are you guys announcing the next theme tonight, or is that going to be a?
I don't know. I don't even think we picked the theme yet or talked about it. So it might not be tonight. Tonight we're gonna do the winner, and the for the 3 prizes plus the most likes, which would be a ton of stuff from all 3 of us. And so follow the page now at Contest Migos, and just like you guys with the toy photography photos, we do the themes every month, and then whoever submits with the hashtag and the tagging. So it's been fun. This month was great, super dope turnout. So I'm excited to announce the winner and spin the wheel and move forward. Like I said, we're gonna revamp it, new name, probably new format, whatever. So
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. Are we doing a fast pass giveaway?
We can. Give me a hashtag.
Hashtag 80's baby.
There we go.
Perfect. And thank you, Wade Create. He's a great first live or great first 2024 fellas. Awesome show, of course, man. And thank you, 80, for coming out. 80's baby.
Man, thank you guys for having me.
Yeah,
was-
Daria, thanks
was a
so
blast.
much. Yeah, I hope you had fun. This was a lot of fun for us.
Oh
too.
yeah, no, I had a great time, man. Thank you.
Yeah, looking forward to our next hang. Are you going to Comic-Con this year?
I'm going to San Diego for
Yeah?
sure.
So are we.
Yeah.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Yeah.
First time?
Yes.
This will be our first time,
for
yep.
me.
I
can't
went
wait.
once 11 years ago. So it's
Oh,
it's
yeah?
been a while.
I went in 2019, and I said after I went there, and I tell everybody the same thing. I never want to go back to New York after that.
Oh yeah.
I never want to go back to New York after that.
I haven't even been to New York.
Chris, I go because it's what's here.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, and once you go to San Diego, and like you see what they do, how they cater to the con, it's nonstop, just fun, man. It's crazy. Like New York is cool. Don't get me wrong, right?
No,
Don't get me wrong. You get
I
to meet everybody, all the people you don't see. Some people come around from other parts, and it's in New York. But the minute you hit the sidewalk, it's over.
Yeah, that's the big thing. Yep.
That's true. That's why I remember of when I went. The con was really cool. San Diego was really cool. I saw some cool panels, and I think I got some freebies, and I think I won a giveaway. But all the cool stuff was the installations that were happening in the next like 2 blocks around the con itself.
Dude, the gas lamps, you literally walk out the con and the whole street, there's like a 3-4 block radius that's closed off. You go there and you hang out. There's things to do anywhere at night. Like with New York, you have to make plans in advance to be like, we're going to go here, we're going to go there. Like you can go anywhere over there and there'll be people there. Like it was so dope, man. It was San Diego is. You don't even have to be in the con. You don't need tickets. If you just
good.
Yeah,
That's
that's what we're really excited about.
outside is crazy. Like, yeah, don't get me wrong. It's cool to go inside because you see everybody else as they're inside. But once it's over and you're out and you're just hanging out, there's so much to do, man. I love San Diego. This is gonna be my 3rd time going. I cannot wait. Cannot wait.
I'm excited to see you there, buddy. This is gonna be awesome.
We are gone.
I can't wait. That's gonna be fun.
All right, I'm on the button.
Click it.
Beep, 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 beep.
It was Machu. It was rigged.
And how fantastic.
Nice.
All right. So message me your photo. It could be an old photo you would like some extra attention on, a new photo that you have in mind. You could even pass it along to a photographer that you think could use some extra spotlight. But message me directly and I will pass whichever photo or photographer along.
Any other plugs for tonight?
If you have not done so, please like, share, subscribe, ring the notification. I forget what even this one does, but do all those things. We really appreciate it. We're growing along. I think someone had said in the chat that we just crossed the 900 mark. So
Nice.
that is huge, and we appreciate that. And we appreciate you all for coming out every Wednesday to chat it up with us and keep us informed half the time, to be honest.
Yep. And let's see, for me, if I don't mind me jumping in, Sunday I'm gonna have on Autumn Night, and then obviously maybe you guys too. Who knows? You'll always get the link. But Autumn Night's been doing his top 10 in real form, so we're gonna end up going through. We're gonna talk about his top 10, and then I'll give like my overall. Although I still might change stuff around. I don't know. But I'm gonna have a bunch of figures to talk about. It's always that kind of fun time. So Sunday night.
Nice. Toy Talk is coming back this Monday, and we're watching Armageddon. So,
I want to close my eyes.
Oh man, Yimbo, if you
I
come
don't
and
want
sing,
to fall
Jug.
asleep. Cause I miss you, Chris.
So come talk about a silly movie that came out in the 90s, and let's hear us talk about it. Can't wait to hear it. Thank you everyone in the chat for joining us. It was a lot of fun. Dario, thank you. No Chewing, Yimbo, all of us, thank you so much. We are in the age of a beautiful time where we can collect whatever we'd like. There's, as Dario was saying, there's everything out there. And it is your responsibility to collect what you can. We have adult money now, but be responsible, right? And if someone ever comes up to you and tells you that, what are you doing with your money? What are you doing with your toys? You can just tell them that. Just tell them that. At least it's not crack. Good night.
Good night, my toy collectors, photographers, and more. We had some fun tonight, but we're out of pictures to explore. We thank you for your time. It was nothing but sublime. Though it's time to go to bed, don't be filled with dread. Because next week we'll be right here. Your toy daddies will appear to bring you joy and laughter every night and here on after.